Who does remember what happened last time? It's been a while. It's been a while.
I remember it for the most part.
All right, do you wanna give a recap?
In the briefest of terms, we arrived at the city. I spent a fair amount of gold to send a letter to my family as fast as possible, see if they can help us out with fundings for a new village. We did acquire some funding for the village. How much was that? I forget the exact amount.
Let me look at my notes. It's been a while.
In a while.
Yes, your job was to collect 50,000 gold pieces. Of which,
we have 1/10 of it.
Yes, you've collected 5,000. 5,000 from, let's see, what's that? 5,000 of that money was collected by...
It was by, right?
By Leon, I think.
Yep, by Leon. His family gave us 5k.
Yes, by Leon, the former noble of Xiliang. His family gave 5k for your sponsorship. The party is determined to try to make the money for themselves. So, we entered a fighting championship, Zhulang.
What?
We entered a fighting ring, Zhulang.
Why?
Because there was betting to be involved.
And we all lost.
And we lost a lot. We lost money.
There was also reward money to earn from just winning.
Yeah, from just winning.
But really, it was like, hey, look, we're new adventures in town. Look at us.
Who fought?
You did, Zhulang.
They didn't know how to play me. Then I wouldn't have lost.
You rolled really you almost won, but you rolled really badly at the end.
Well, he rolled really badly almost the entire time. He hit once and almost killed the guy.
Yep. Akuma fought, but it was basically a slogfest where he kept healing himself and the other guy just kept beating on him. They just attritioned each other until finally Akuma couldn't do it anymore. And Abeth attempted to harm the other gladiator. However, for her weapon, she chose a whip, which could not harm people with armor. So she tried to do, like, trips and stuff, but that didn't work out. And then she tried to get another weapon, but then before she could do any real damage with that weapon, the guy just smacked her down.
You also fought the same guy Abeth fought. And
yeah, he was
did really well against him.
Yes, there was a reigning champion there at the fighting pit that you both took on, betting. We lost only like 100 gold altogether.
No, we lost 20.
It was only 20? Was it only 20 per person?
10 per.
10 per?
10 was the minimum.
Well, then you lost 30 because there's 3 fights.
Akuma joined later on his own.
Oh, but he didn't bet anything? Alright.
I didn't bet anything on him.
Okay.
I was actually saying, man, I wish you had joined earlier so I could have bet on you. Because he had done so well.
So the party went home, licked their wounds. Everyone got a full heal from a night's rest. Or everyone healed their level 2 from a night's rest. Bring everyone pretty much to full. Abeth and Zhilang still have a little bit of bruising. Akuma, you're fine. We sit at the bar, a little bit defeated, figuring out what's next.
So back to the fight pits, right?
They only do that every 10 days.
The fight, yeah, there's a fight every 10 day.
So our thought was to try and either take down and capture enough people for a thieves guild in the city to turn them in and possibly get a reward for that.
Well, why capture them when we could join them?
That was our other thought. Convert them to being ninjas for us. That was literally our other thought.
That is a very lofty goal, I'm gonna say.
I'm saying convert to ninjas because thieves are pretty much ninjas already. They sneak around and they get information for us. That was what a ninja mostly did.
I was gonna say, but ninja and Pathfinder is like a magical art. They have like
Yeah.
key points and shit like that.
Okay, we're just gonna turn them into spy masters. Not the class, but like they're just gonna be eyes and ears and get us valuable information. That was our other option.
And hope you don't get caught.
Yep.
Because being imprisoned for being part of a thieves guild is not very conducive to starting a town. Because you would be serving months to years in jail.
Which is why, if we can,
I'm okay with playing a prison game.
Listen, I would not survive in prison, even in the slightest.
But, Tao, did tell you that there was talk of thieves in the sewers under the city, and that possibly there may be a reward for taking some of these thieves down. That is the other rumor that she rolled. Every time you guys want to look for new things, I roll a thing, and there's a bunch of like random rumors and jobs in the city that you can go for.
Honestly, I think it's a good idea just because even the fighting might get us ready for a return to the fight pits.
So we're hunting down some thieves, are we?
I think it's a good idea. Make the city safer, get us a bit of a reputation.
Tao
So when we headed out?
Tao says, well, do you have somewhere that you think about going, or are you just going to be wandering around the sewers?
Well, that's the real question, isn't it? I mean, wandering around the sewers would be interesting, but
Well, we can always ask around and see where the latest attacks were and the like, try and track them back that way.
Well, if you're going to wander, well, rumors could be important. If you're going to wander the sewers, I'd be careful. She lowers her voice. There's rumors of Skaven in the sewers here.
Zhulang spits. Filthier vermin.
The government never likes to acknowledge it, but we all know that there might be some down there.
Let's see. I'm going to pull from the Harrow deck. Maybe it can help.
Okay, give me a D52. We do this every session, probably even several times a session.
At least twice a session, I would say. Is it dash on map tools? It's been a while.
Yep, it's slash R space D52.
Slash R. No, 49.
Okay.
Dang,
You
22 low.
pull from the charisma deck. All right. You pull. One sec. The marriage. You pull a card that shows a woman made of water and a man made of fire embracing. It says, the marriage, it represents a union of people, ideas, or kingdoms that might be productive or as ruinous as the bonding of a salamander and a water weird. So, this card represents two strange things coming together to make something very good or very bad.
I think that we're joining the Thieves Guild, y'all.
Or this could mean some human thieves have joined up with the Skaven.
Oh, that would be bad.
Yeah, it's either good, we gain control of the Thieves Guild, or take them down, or
Or-
bad.
Or we gain control of the Skaven.
Skaven are notoriously absolutely insane, so it'd be very hard to control them, but
I can friend them in Warhammer. I think I can friend them in this game.
Oh, they're like black dragon rats?
Uh, um, well,
Completely?
you'll meet them. You'll meet them probably today.
Tanky dropping some subtle hints.
Well, I mean, if you're gonna go around in the sewers, there's a chance you run into Skaven. I have encounters. I'm gonna roll them if you look around in the sewers. So there is a chance you could run into them.
Well, I'm sure we can figure out where the last attack from the Thieves Guild happened and simply go down in that area.
Tau
Save
says,
ourselves.
oh, the last major attack from this nameless guild was, oh, there was a food storage granary in the Emerald Ward over there, to the west, about a mile into the city. It was totally ransacked. Grains, fruits, all taken down. A lot of valuable spices as well.
Well, that's where we should start looking then. They might be in the area, or we can find traces of them.
When did this happen?
Must have been more than a 10-day ago.
Mm.
There hasn't been a major incident since. I mean, there's always been, you know, some minor break-ins at homes, purse snatching, and of course, you know, everyone says that, you know, they see Skaven at night when it's dark and no one's around. But most people set that off as rumors.
Oh. Well, we
It's,
should at least take a look.
She says, there's a fine for spreading that kind of information here, at least in the city.
It makes sense. Rumors don't spread well then.
Yes, and the bureaucrats don't want to panic, especially during wartime now.
Understandable. Well, we should go look.
Alright, I don't know how easy it'll be to find a public sewer entrance that they'll just let you into, but I'm sure if you sneak around, maybe you could find one. Or just be obvious about it. I'm not sure who would stop you, I guess.
Well, if we can't get in, we'll just do what we can. Perhaps set up an ambush for them. We just have to find a target they might want to hit. Honestly, I just think looking around is the best choice we have at the moment.
Yeah, I was just about to mention that, Tanky.
What?
The temporary bonus.
Oh yeah, I was just making sure everyone's stats were simplified. So yeah, I realized that you have the bonuses still from the fight. Alright, gang. Is there anything anyone would like to do before we go off into the city?
Other than have a breakfast, not really.
Alright.
I would like to slowly choke out Bo and hide his body in a swamp.
He's immortal. He's too powerful.
You do such. Bo wakes up in an hour and just kills you in your sleep.
He makes you into a marketable plushie. Let's see. So,
Would
gather
he settles for 2 copper just to piss you off?
Look, as long as I get royalties, I don't care.
You are the plushie, so of course you don't get royalties.
Alright. There's no map for this because it's a generic city street. But, you step out and begin to walk westwards towards the Emerald Ward, like Tau said. The streets are busy, both with travelers, refugees, and natives here like. This is a coastal city, so there's quite a lot of merchants coming in and out, especially bringing trade goods to the Inner Empire. There are manholes just scattered about. This city is advanced. It has, like, plumbing, and, like, flushable toilets. Which are, like...
Wow.
I was gonna say, flushable toilets are not a recent invention.
No, yeah, they're like Renaissance.
Yeah. And this place has, like, a working sewer system and everything. So there are both manhole and service entrances to the sewers. The main service entrances are guarded. City guard watch them pretty much non-stop. However, the manholes are never guarded. However, they are just in the middle of the street.
Well, if we're gonna go for a manhole, I say we do it at night.
Yeah.
Okay, so the plan is, wait until it gets darker, get in the sewer.
Yeah, that's probably the best option.
Alright, is there anything anyone would like to do, buy, or say to each other or anyone else before we do the time skip to the night?
Money? I need to save all my money for gambling, because I'm in.
Okay.
I really hope I make money back this time. You know, in 10 days.
You can go to a casino.
I don't have the luck for that. My luck is entirely dependent on you guys.
You can try to cheat at a casino.
I have no magic that could help me cheat, Tanky.
You can try to cheat physically. Plenty of people do in real life.
Yeah, most of them have their fingers broken.
Alright, gang. We wait until nighttime. And then... as streets clear out, there are still people about, but it's become much less active. As you pick one of the smaller residential streets. Alright. We're prying this manhole up and going down.
I mean, I guess.
Yeah.
Tie up kimono to appropriate height for sewers.
As you run over, Julang sort of pries the hole up, and you guys go down one at a time. Ladies first, of course, as it always is. You guys plop down. The sewer is not, like, just water and, like, muck. There's, like, a pathway. And you can see sewer water being moved and flowed by water wheels. Sort of moving the sewer water in a specific direction. And it is pitch dark down here, and it smells terrible.
Well, I have light cantrip.
Alright. You wave your hand and create a small ball of light to carry around.
Man, how useful.
Alright, as you look around, the sewers down here, it's just stone brick walls. The pathways are 5 feet wide, and with next to the pathway there is a 3 feet wide, what's it called? Gutter, in which water flows downstream. It is completely dark. Besides the light, it shines 60 feet in every direction.
20 foot.
20 feet in every direction. After that, people's dark vision, and then after that, it's just darkness. After 60 feet.
Mm-hmm.
It's quiet, except for the skittering of rats, roaches, and the gentle flowing of water sounds. Let's get some other music for the sewers.
That's the sound of a waterfall.
Okay.
Ooh, ominous.
It's pretty scary. Alright. There are 2 pathways one leading north, one leading south. There is no other indication. Besides, of course, on the walls right near the manhole, there are the shout characters and arrows for north and south, pointing either direction. Would you like to move
Okay.
northwards or southwards? Northwards is more towards the downtown area. Southwards is back towards the area you guys came from, the sort of residential areas.
Well, I am either going to be in front of or behind the group, whichever they're more comfortable with. By 20 feet.
Alright, yeah, let's get a marching order real quick.
I would rather be about 20 foot in front of everybody. The light spell really screws me over.
I could be worse. I could do. I could have done dancing lights.
Okay, this is a small piece of a sewer. It's implied that Akuma is 20 feet in front or behind.
Because Akuma can't see.
Well, once I'm outside of the bright light and once I'm in dim light, I have 360 feet of dark vision.
Yeah.
I would say you're probably ahead of us then.
That is probably the better choice, but
So Akuma, let's say Akuma's leading the group.
Well, you also have you have fly speed, right, to get back to the group.
Yes.
I don't know how.
By the way, speaking of fly speed, the ceilings here are 15 feet tall.
Okay.
So there is room to fly, however, it is cramped down here.
Okay. So I could
Yeah,
basically fly straight, but I'm not going to be doing
the
all
tunnels
that
are
stuff.
15 feet tall and 10 feet wide.
Yeah, I'm. Actually, I don't think I
Okay,
can
the
do
question.
this.
Okay, so here's the real question, because I can't light's a cantrip. I can only do it really once. Who's gonna be the one to hold a light source?
You don't have to hold it. You can touch an item to make it glow.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I mean, touch an item and like, who's gonna be the one holding said item?
Who here doesn't have dark vision?
I do not.
Oh, all the beast folk don't.
Yeah, which is weird. Like, you would think that we would.
Yeah, I have low light vision.
Yeah, okay.
I don't even think I have low light.
Honestly, you would think cats have
What's it
full
called?
dark
Cat
vision.
folk have low light.
Okay.
Fox, Kitsune have, what's it called? The Nekojin have low light. Kitsune have low light. Kappas have low light. The Tairn, or the Bat folk, have their whole mechanic. No, their whole mechanic is vision. They have low light, blind sight, dark vision, depending on where they're standing.
Which is why, or we get dazzled.
Yeah, or you can be blinded or dazzled by sudden bright lights.
Yeah.
What else do I
Honestly,
have?
I think if we move Akuma here.
Oh, actually, I do also have a lamp. So not only do I have light spell, I also have a lamp.
Here we can do it like
Yeah. Well,
I'll say that's about how far he would have to be in front of you.
if I'm carrying the light, he only has to be 1 square away from Zhulang.
Yeah, because I could either. Well, yeah, because I mean, I could also carry
Oh yeah, as well say, if Ayami has the light, then you guys only need to be this far from each other.
Yep,
Yeah.
Magical light, and if needed, if we need more light, I have a lamp.
Okay, you tap Ayami. What item of hers you put the light on?
What does Ayami have again in terms of does she have a staff or anything?
I don't need.
What about her kimono?
I mean, I could technically make her her outfit glow. Yes.
We just make the golden bands on the kimono glow.
Like you have I was gonna say you have rave tape.
No, it's just a very good safety vest.
Basically,
Where's
yes.
your PT belt?
Listen, I'm the only one here following
I was about to
safety
say-
requirements.
I was about to say you only need one hand open to cast, so you could hold any other item in your other hand, like your
I
Herodec
probably have-
or even a rock.
I probably have
hold
pretty
on,
simple
hold on, I have the perfect idea. I'm going to cast light on my lamp now.
Or you could literally just take out a gold coin.
Yeah, that's true.
I was just gonna say, I probably have prayer beads or something, so
Okay, yeah.
intimidation factor glowing prayer beads.
Use the bead. Okay.
I was a priestess for multiple years. I probably have very simple prayer beads at least.
All right. Now, do we start moving north or south? Again, like I said, north is more towards downtown. South seems to head towards residential areas.
If I was a thieves guild, I'd probably go north.
Yeah, I would want to be near stuff I could steal. Not speaking as a thief myself, of course. No, that's just ridiculous.
So I guess we're headed north.
All
Yep.
right. We begin to head north. Akuma, could you
Yes.
give me survival?
Oh, I'm not very good at that one. That was sarcastic.
I'll say, isn't that like your main skill?
Yeah, you use survival to go.
However,
first.
you do not get any bonuses from scent down here. Scent is
Correct.
not a thing down here.
But he does have 300 feet of dark vision.
You know what's great? I have a filter scarf. I am fine. I
Alright.
just put one of my mini scarves around my nose and I just blocks out the scent because
You begin leading the group northward. As you do, the sewer breaks off into like T intersections and four-way intersections. As you sort of lead them, examining the ground, you see that many areas are lightly traveled. There are some footprints in like the muck and the water, etc. The little gutter holding the sewage and water next to you is only about 4 feet deep and 3 feet wide. So it's sort of like this small little pool, kind of, as it sort of flows. And the water is flowing northward towards the sea. So you were following the sewage. All right.
Okay.
Let me roll some things. Oh. Okay.
Wait.
So as anyone who's a regular of my games knows, when I roll random encounters, the lowest is always bad.
So good
I have-
game, y'all.
So I have rolled
I had fun.
I have rolled the worst possible encounter.
So Tanky, Mega Raptor again?
It could be a mega raptor, sewer raptors. Now that's a myth I want explored.
The Raptor Pastor?
You know, instead of sewer gators, it's sewer velociraptor.
Honestly, if we had kept going with the other game, we probably would have had that.
Akuma, as you were walking forward, ahead of you, your vision sort of strains to see it at first, but ahead of you, the sewer, the pathway leads up a flight of stairs, but the gutter keeps going forward, like this. You see it? Down the place where the gutter is, you see very dim lamplight in whatever room that leads to, because you can see the gutter opens up.
Okay. I will tell him. I will whisper back, since I'm only about 10 feet away. I will whisper back to Zulang that we're about to go up some stairs and get away from this foul stench.
Alright, as the rest of the group catches up with Akuma, Julang, Raybeth, and Ayami, you also notice that the gutter here sort of goes this way for a bit before sort of opening up into a room that is very dimly lit by what seems like flickering lantern light or candlelight.
Worst part is I barely know how to play Pathfinder, and I have a Nat 1 encounter I have to deal with.
We'll be fine.
As long as you play it smart, you can always survive. But yes, this gutter continues to lead forward to a lamp-lit room, whereas the staircase goes up into what appears to be some sort of stone or iron wrought door. And this is a railing, by the way, not a wall.
Okay.
So you can still see down here. It would be more obvious if we were in Foundry.
I I am
Hey,
going to go up to
Akuma,
there.
you climb. The stairs are wet, and with your survival, you can see that there are wet, what appear to be like boot or footprints that are recently. Oh, they're still wet.
Okay, I'm avoiding touching the wet footprints by doing this half jump glide so that I get up to the top of the stairs without touching it.
All right.
So I kind of hop up there by flying, sort of.
Okay. What you see in front of you is an iron wrought door with bars in it. So you can see the other side here.
I didn't know we were doing a jailbreak.
However, the doors are closed pretty securely, and there is a keyhole on the doorknob.
Well, that shouldn't be a problem.
Okay, I will attempt to open it just a little bit by taking my thumb and just lightly pressing to see if it'll open. I'm being very careful not to open it more than, just a hair to see if it's locked or not.
The door is secured shut. If you attempt to jiggle the handle or something, the door's locked.
Okay.
Oh wait, I just realized no, open close only works if there is no lock on the door. So yeah, that chain is going to resist the activity of open close.
You examine Akuma as you're at the door. You can see through the bars on the door.
Mm-hmm.
You notice that the door itself is not locked, but when you jiggle it, on the other side of the door there is a padlock. As if this was once a broken door that people have essentially jerry-rigged an extra lock onto the other side of.
I understand.
A classic thieves guild.
I will fly back and say, actually, I'm going to land in between, so I'm landing here.
You're blind now.
Dazzled, not blind.
I'm dazzled. It means I get a -2, but
It's only sunlight that blinds him immediately.
Yeah, and it's only for a couple rounds that I'm
You
dazzled at
pick
the moment.
dog up, take him outside first.
So
You didn't take him outside.
we take the dog outside.
You do.
Obviously, it's Pathfinder 101.
So I will whisper to the other guys. Well, it looks like the door is locked. The only way through is through the muck and gross shit.
I'm trying to remember what skills needed to unlock doors.
Disabled device.
I now have the soundtrack is now actually sounds. It's not music. It's ambience of the area around you.
Okay.
So if you want to turn it up to listen closer, you also can.
Disabled device is
Okay,
the question you're asking.
I don't have disabled device, unfortunately. We really gotta be someone who could do that. I mean, we're dungeon crawling. Someone with disabled devices is kind of important.
Yeah, no, I'm not proficient in that. I have no ranks in it.
What are we checking? Sorry, that was interrupted.
Disabled device.
If anybody can unlock the door.
Oh no, yeah, no. I could talk to the door for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm also good at talking to doors.
If it wasn't for the lock, I could do open close, but because of the lock, I can't do open close.
So,
I mean, we could just punch through it.
I mean, a thought I had was to Ray of Frost the chain a couple times and just try and break it after it gets brittle.
You know, just for my own sanity, detect magic.
Okay, you wave your hand. There is no magic anywhere near you.
Okay. We're fine. That was my concern. I was like,
Yep, there could be an alarm spell or something like that.
Yep.
Filthy is the water next to us.
The water is pretty gross, but not like it's regular sewer water. So as gross as you would expect. It's about 4 feet deep. However, there is space with acrobatics checks to walk along the gutters.
just gonna have most of us falling into the water, I think.
And the water is very, very gently flowing this way.
You know what? I think Sankey's trying to tell us to avoid this encounter. Let's go the other way now.
There is no, I was gonna say, there is no other way. It's just back the way you came for like 3 hours.
That's what I mean. Best way to tell us to avoid an encounter is just to make it impassable.
It's not
This is
impassable.
not a-
It's, I'm
this
saying
is
it's
not even close.
Okay. Zulang, you step down into the gross muck. Doesn't like immediately kill you. It's pretty gross, but it's not as gross as you would expect.
I'm going to attempt my acrobatics because I am not.
Okay, you begin slowly swimming up the stream. Hey.
Skill check.
You begin to approach the room that is dimly lit by lantern light.
Okay, I am going to go ahead and follow, but I am
Where's the
half
goddamn
flying,
it.
half stepping, so to aid myself in my check.
All right.
So can I take my good flight as a bonus
Hey!
for my acrobatics check?
Sure. I'll let you roll fly instead of acrobatics.
Wow, I rolled good.
Abeth begins shimmying. You can keep swimming, Zulang. Okay. Zulang, you sort of dip down into the sewage, not enough that your mouth is under the water, but enough so that just your top of your head is poking. You spot this room that is lit by lantern light. Sitting, leaning up on the... I used X to point, like Foundry. Sitting right here, leaning on the wall, sort of half asleep with a rifle in his hand, sort of leaning up on the railing. This is sort of large, like, hodgepodge railing. You see a creature.
I get the roll dungeoneering, can't I? Because would this count as knowledge dungeoneering?
The creature looks like a deformed rat folk, although unlike rat folk, which are small, 2 to 3 feet, this thing is between 5 and 7 feet tall.
I'm assuming to figure out what
Knowledge,
this is.
nature.
Knowledge, knowledge, nature,
History?
knowledge, nature, or local.
Oh, not even dungeoneering? Okay.
Actually, I'd allow dungeoneering, because they're very often found in dungeons. Especially in Asora. Skaven are like the goblins, quote-unquote, of this continent. Zhulang, that right there is a Skaven. Abeth, you know that's a Skaven, although you can't tell what type, type of Skaven, how big it is, how old it might be, etc. But, Zhulang, that's a Skaven. That's a pretty big Skaven. It's like maybe 6'5", or something like that. Relatively well built, although quite lean. He is sort of mumbling to himself incoherently as he sort of half is awake, watching, guarding. He leans up with this sort of haphazardly built musket that looks like it's made out of, like, tubes and gears and just a bunch of garbage. You know Skaven used to be rat folk. During the purges in Kaimos, when the northern nation of Kaimos, when the Kaimosian wizards were purging beast folk or enslaving them, a great many rat folk came to Asora as refugees. However, a lot of those rat folk were corrupted by warpstone, a rare mineral found under Asora. This turned them totally insane. Morphing a lot of them into Skaven. Skaven breed very quickly. They're very hard to get rid of. They're relatively ingenious, despite being so completely insane. Some of the most astonishing alchemical and technological advancements on the continent are Skaven inventions. And you know that when you see one Skaven, it's never just one Skaven.
In this case, it may just be one in this room.
Oh no, there's just 50 more down here.
Yeah, Julian, this is what you see when you peek in the room. And you see behind you, Abeth is sort of shifting, Akuma is sort of flapping while trying to balance, and Ayami is in the corner or back there sort of peeking around like, hey, you guys.
I'm trying to make sure light doesn't spill in. They were trying to move stealthily. I am glowing like a mini sun.
I mean, I could just. It's a cantrip. I can
You-
just.
Yeah, but then everyone's screwed because nobody can see. There's no light.
Everybody
Oh wait, no,
has-
there's light in here.
Yeah,
And
there's
There's
everybody
light in the
has-
room.
Yeah, so I'll
this
just cantrip.
room is considered to have dim light.
Yeah, so I'll just turn off the damn cantrip.
Yeah, I
Now-
just didn't want to move forward. Also, because I have a feeling I'm just gonna face plant into the water.
Okay, give me acrobatics if you want to not try to face plant, or if you want to just get in.
No, I'm not getting in. I do not have the coin to clean my clothing.
It's called magic.
I don't have. There are no spells in this game that fully clean clothing. There is no
Yes,
actual
there is.
good
Prestidigitation.
prestidigitation.
Yeah, prestidigitation.
Oh, is it the exact same in this
Yes.
game as it is in every
Yes.
other game? Unlike every other spell.
Yes.
Prestidigitation, yeah, it's just basic magic tricks and cleaning soil. You can clean, or you can soil someone's clothes with it. That's something I never see anyone do, is to make someone dirty with it.
Oh, I've seen that used plenty of times. 17.
17, that's enough. Yep, you shimmy alongside. Zhulang, you spot the one Skaven. He looks
gonna-
half asleep, meaning he likely will have penalties to perceive if you try to sneak by him. Especially if you're underwater. Or in the water. This water wheel here is churning and creating a force which is pulling water this way, making it flow this way, in a small little pool of it.
I'm gonna. Wait, does Orator let me do bluff?
Orator? No. Orator, if you were a bard, you could use Orator instead of Bluff, but you're not a bard.
No, I have the feat Orator.
Oh, you mean use Bluff with Intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah, your Bluff should be set to Intelligence. Let me check that.
I use a linguistics check. Okay. Yeah, I'm just checking. Alright. I'm gonna use a linguistics check.
I assume that you are
Yeah.
stopping everyone else.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
sort of raise your hand up out of the water to stop everyone in place.
I'm gonna try and motion with my hand. I'm gonna go forward for a little bit on my own, using bluff. Where is linguistics? There it is. Okay. Okay. Oh well, yeah. I don't think they understood. Why is that so low? What I roll?
1.
Okay.
What do you attempt to do? Explain to me what you attempt to do.
I'm gonna put a finger up to my lips and then point forward, and hold up one finger,
Okay?
and then start moving forward.
No one understands what that means. His
I mean,
fingers,
how's that-
his
What are you talking
finger,
about?
his fingers
I
are like
understand it completely. He's telling us that there's one fish over there he plans to eat.
Well, I was like, his fingers are so stubby, and he's like gross and mucky. He just like moves, and you guys don't pick up on it.
I was about to say, is there any check we could make to
And then
understand
he-
him?
No, he just failed to. He failed to show the information stealthily. He just was so shit at it.
Because of, shit.
Okay, 1 sec. I gotta roll perception with a penalty. The penalty for sleeping is -10, so the penalty for being half asleep, I ruled, is -5. Which makes sense. Oh,
Yeah, he doesn't. He is.
they do have 7 wisdom.
Oh, thanks for telling me that.
I mean, they're not exactly very smart. 1 sec.
Actually, I guess because they're like obviously I did mildly on engineering, but I know if like Skaven are generally always aggressive or.
Yeah, Skaven are violent, greedy, often cannibalistic. They are not a force to be messed
Reasoned
around
with?
with. Yes, they are often not reasonable unless they can be offered something very, very tempting, or warpstone. They're obsessed with warpstone.
Okay.
However, it's likely that none of you have warpstone because it's radioactive. And it'd be weird if you had just some on you.
I have some
Not really,
depletium warpstone rounds.
About how high would you say the catwalk is?
20 feet.
Okay.
And also, there is a space under the catwalk. And there's a ladder right here.
I'm aware, but I'm also eyeing the, I'm also eyeing that right there.
The barrels, yes.
Yeah, the barrels. Like, I could, in theory, be able to climb up using the barrels.
No. Maybe if you stacked them.
But that would make too much noise.
That would be pretty loud, yeah. Unless you were able to stealthily stack.
And I'm not a monk who can just casually parkour.
Zhulang. This gutter, what's it called? This gutter, is no longer above ground. It is an underground sewer that goes somewhere out of sight.
Okay, so you can get to like here.
For the record, I'm gonna be moving it, but I'm gonna be like under the platform.
Yeah, I was gonna say, but this hits a wall, and there is a grate that you could fit into to see how far it goes, but you're unsure. So you sort of lift yourself up out of the water. Akuma, Beth, and Ayami also all need to make stealth checks.
Okay. I actually have a question, Tenki, about
Yes.
distancing. So I have my ability, which I did not mean to move him. I would have to be here. Oh, sorry, here, right, to be within 30 feet of this guy.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just checking because
There is a what's it called? There is a ruler option.
No, that's how I got it. One of my DMs also takes height into account. So in that case, since he's 20 feet up, I would have to be.
You would actually. That's correct.
Here.
You would have to do Pythagoras. You'd have to be at least here.
No, that's
Or
25 feet. I would have to be here. Because that's 10 feet across, 20 feet up.
That's true. You'd have to be closer. He's just too high
I
up
would
to
have
hit
to
with.
be ridiculously close to do literally anything. I'm just gonna get shot. Let's see. Maybe I'm the only one he doesn't see.
You guys all rolled poorly, but he also rolled very
Oh.
poorly.
I didn't roll poorly.
Ayami rolled great, but this thing rolled -4 on the perception, so.
Dang it, I wasted a critical success. If we have the chance, I'm
Zhulang,
going to...
you examine the ladder here. The ladder is rusted and not well used, but it looks like it'll hold you.
Yeah, I'm trying to get like... I'm doing like the half under thing, just so you know I'm under this.
Yeah.
I'm staying under the overhang.
How high up is the catwalk?
20 feet.
20 feet.
I'm-
Give me perception on this ladder, Zhulang.
It's a
Zhulang,
normal ladder.
I mean, it looks pretty bad, but it'll be fine. It'll probably be fine.
As you're going up, I'm going to ask, do you want me to take him out quietly?
Yes.
How do you guys ask this out loud?
I'm with. That's why I went over to him, is so that I could whisper it in his ear.
Oh, to Zhulang.
Yeah.
Okay.
I want to be here, because then I'm in distance to possibly steal this guy's future.
Zhulang will nod.
Zhulang, as you climb the ladder, you need to make a luck roll.
Oh boy.
Oh no!
And we're gonna use the first ever use of the Jing mechanic in this continent. You are blessed or cursed by Jing. You can choose one of the. So if you can choose to be blessed by Jing in this luck roll, basically, you get a +2 to the luck roll. Basically meaning that you have a better chance of lucky things happening. However, the next luck roll you do,
Has to be
you have
cursed.
it has to be cursed. So you can choose curse now or not luck roll. The next roll you do is cursed or blessed. Would you like positive or negative, Jing?
I will take a
Neutral
negative.
Jing?
You will take a negative right now?
Yes.
Okay, you have a -2. Roll a d20 -2. Then your next roll will have positive Jing.
What, there's no neutral Jing?
There's no neutral Jing.
That's
No.
a 7.
Okay, as you climb it, as you reach the middle ladder, there's... And this guy will roll perception normally, and a nearby Skaven will also roll perception. Okay, that was pretty bad.
Oh. Oh.
This guy has a penalty because he's trying to roll through a door. Okay, they don't notice. They're not very observant. Zhulang, despite the creaking, you get up, and your Jing is positive. The next roll that you do has a +2 to it.
When that sound goes off, can I make a attack?
Sure.
Okay.
I'm literally just waiting to steal something's fate from them.
All right.
Temporary
I
close.
want its musket because I need a ranged option.
A cat using guns? Huh.
That's just touch, right?
Yep.
He is sleeping, so that just hits him, basically. There's a gentle flash of light as you blast this thing. There is like a muffled... there's like a muffled, like, sound, hit, and clatters to the ground dead.
Just a whispered, Geeko ho! And there's just a triangular hole in the wall where
Yep.
the Skaven was.
He clatters to the ground, fried and dead.
Yeah, just toss me that gun and the ammunition.
So I really need to use the bathroom right now, sorry.
Alright, you can do that. Alright, Zhulang, your feet creak on the metal platform here, but it holds you. Akuma, Aveth, what do you guys want to do?
Well, I mean, I'm gonna kind of like try to peer down the alleyway. Or actually, no, right there's the thing right there. I mean, I'm just gonna whisper to Akuma, like, just get me that weapon.
I'm gonna fly up here to grab the weapon and see if he has, like, keys on him or anything.
This Skaven has a makeshift musket. It counts as a regular musket. However, instead of misfiring on... what's it called? One sec, I gotta look at the misfire chance. It has double misfire.
So 4, most likely. I think because of muskets, a 1 and 2.
Yes. If you roll 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the dice, the musket breaks.
Okay.
However, it does a d12 damage. It holds... it holds 1 bullet at a time. It is a full round action to reload it. It has ×4 crit.
Okay.
He has 20 warpstone bullets. They are normal bullets, except they cause a poison effect that reduces constitution.
Okay.
And he has 27 gold pieces.
Ooh.
And a ring of keys.
I'm back.
We looted the Skaven. He has 27 gold pieces, a ring of keys, a gun, and some bullets.
Okay, I pocket the 27 gold pieces, and the keys, and grab the gun and bullets and fly over here. And oh wait, who wanted the gun and bullets?
I did. The cat.
The cat. Okay.
You both look like cats.
The cat.
Okay, he
The
flies
only one
down
here-
and hands you the makeshift musket, which is just a bunch of copper tubes and mechanisms. It doesn't look like any sort of standard gun you've seen before. And 20, a bag full of 20 light greenish metal bullets.
Okay. Are these? I guess the question is like, are these considered martial, exotic? I don't know how.
Allow me to add that weapon to your sheet. One sec.
Because I don't remember if it's a martial weapon or if it's a simple weapon. Or if
It is.
something-
It's a martial. What's it called? It is a martial weapon on Asora.
Okay.
One sec. 1d12. No extra damage. Two-handed. Crossbow. Considered a crossbow. ×4. There you You now have a musket. It does require a full round action to reload.
That's fine. It has. I mean, I'm using the musket mostly to kind of go like, oh, that guy's on top of a catwalk. Bang.
That guy's on top of a me walk.
Yeah,
Oh man, are we gonna get to hear some Wilhelm screams?
Maybe.
potentially. And if I understand correctly, this uses dexterity for the attack.
Akuma, you
Probably
fly up. And this is a solid wooden door that's kind of rotted and moldy.
I will see if any of the keys opens it.
Well,
First I check to see if it's locked by just barely turning the handle.
there is no key mechanism at all. It is not locked.
Okay, well then I don't worry about fishing through keys.
Give me a perception check, Akuma. You get a +4 if it's hearing, so that's 31. You close your eyes and your ears twitch as you sense the vibrations and sound around you. You hear two voices squabbling in a language that you don't understand behind this door.
Of course I understand it. Everything's Jinglish, right? Oh wait, no.
No, wrong campaign.
That was actually some really good timing there.
What? The ambience of like the Skaven like roaring at each other. Yeah.
That was perfect.
All right.
Okay. I will then
You also
motion to
hear the sound of silverware moving as well.
Oh, so they're eating.
I will motion to the door to Zhu Lang, and I will kind of hop fly around him. And I will then make a motion like I was eating so that he knows. The idea is to let them know that they're eating. Whether he understands it or not is another matter.
Oh wow, sounds like they're having a party in there.
I'm gonna start climbing. I'm getting on top of the catwalk.
All right. The moment of luck has already passed, so the ladder does not creak.
Yeah, I'll be the last one up.
Okay, Zhulang, that door is unlocked. What do you do?
I'm gonna quietly push it open. Stealth.
Okay, you may attempt a stealth check.
I get a +2, right?
Yep, you get a +2 on your next roll. Yep, from the blessing of Jing. You have positive Jing.
Yeah, well.
That is not very good.
You push on the door, it just shatters.
You push.
Huh.
And the two Skaven sort of look over. They are large creatures.
They're not gonna make a perception check?
I mean, you rolled poorly enough they don't have to.
They're rolling 4s and stuff, though.
All right, if you'd like me to do one for convenience, you may. I may do so.
No, it's alright. Oh, wow. Wait. They don't notice me.
Technically, that is true. Because you are not. As soon as you step into the room, they will immediately notice you.
Yeah.
However, they do not notice the door.
Can we actually hear them talking as well?
You hear them squabbling and essentially like barking in languages that you don't understand.
And I'm assuming it's so
It's nothing I would know.
Do you speak Skaven?
No.
No,
Then no.
sadly. I will next
No.
skill
I mean,
skill rank. Okay.
As soon as you peek into this room, you'll become immediately visible. But for right now, the door is open. They don't know you're there.
I cannot ascend until somebody else moves forward.
I'm gonna pop a strength mutagen.
and
Just-
sweet surprise and violence of action. Just rush in there. Start
Anything
kicking.
Oh wait, no, I'm not gonna take the mutagen. I'm just gonna head in.
Confident.
Okay, as you step in, the Skavens sort of turn over to look at you casually before realizing that you're not Skaven. Instead of jumping up from their seats, we roll initiative.
Ow! Bill's coming in for dinner. Just. Hey, I was about to say, yeah. The instant people move up, I scramble up the ladder.
I don't expect
Whoa,
this
that-
combat to be very long, so I'm not gonna roll. I'm not gonna start combat music yet.
I rolled horrible on my initiative. Wow.
I'm sorry.
First
if
things first, Ayami, you hear the barking and shrieking of Skaven as they get up and they draw their what appear to just be large shards of metal on sticks. With
I
their
don't have any line of sight to any of these guys, do I?
no. You could walk through your allies though if you wanted to.
No! How's... Oh, wait, can I... I can't stop at all if I do that, though.
No.
So, why would I do that? That's just gonna get me killed.
I'm just saying you could do it. You don't have to do anything that I say.
can't hold actions, I can't do anything, so I pass the turn.
All right, do you wanna hold your turn or do
You
you
can
wanna pass?
delay your turn.
I would have to delay it until any of the Skavens move.
All right. You want to delay your turn until there is an available path.
Yeah, it literally, if any one of them just steps in front of our turtle friend, I can see them probably.
All right. You delay your turn. Akuma. Okay.
Akuma, I think you muted?
No, he's just not saying anything.
Oh, okay.
I will take the. Oh, I don't take attack of up, so I will go there. I get 1 point of animus at the start of my turn. And I will do an attack with a spark strike. And I will spend my 1 point of animus. I'm going to attack the one furthest away from us.
Ugh.
Okay. You reach out
I don't
and
know why it's-
zap.
Oh yeah, so that's the. I think that's the. I'm just double checking. 3d4. So it would only be the first one. I don't know why it's doing a double attack. I'm gonna look that up and figure it out and fix
Okay.
that.
You reach out and zap. The Skaven is blasted with electricity and just falls to the ground dead.
Well, you don't really need to worry about it, Spider. This is the last time we're playing the game in here.
Oh yeah, I was about to say we'll be back
Oh,
in
yeah.
Foundry.
Oh yeah.
Skaven Bandit 2 will 5-foot step. And he will take his blade and stab the turtle with it.
He'll attempt.
He lunges forward and hits your shell, doing nothing. Now, Ayami. You can now see someone. It's your turn.
I'm just going to twist his fortune.
Alright, he makes
I
a will
need
save.
Yep, I forget what the DC is.
I know what it is.
Okay.
He fails.
Cool, he's confused.
They have a very bad will save. These guys have 6 wisdom.
He's confused. He might stab himself on his next turn if you don't auto-kill him.
Jilang, you swing with your hammer. You fail to hit as he brings his shield up in defense. They have small leather shields. Hey, Beth. I use my gun move.
No, I don't want to. I don't want to.
That's really loud.
Yeah, I don't want to do that yet.
Especially in a sewer, it'll be intensely loud.
We also do have a bat.
Oh, are you not snapped to the grid? Hey, there you go. There you go.
Okay, I am snapped to the grid. I wanted
No,
to check
I
that.
will risk an attack of opportunity.
Alright. You are stabbed at.
Ouch. Okay, that hurts.
You are shanked in the side with the horrible metal shard for 9 damage.
Yeah, I was that. Oof. But I am now flanking.
Just out of curiosity, how does confusion work with attacks of opportunity?
It doesn't affect them at all.
Okay. I need to learn differences.
Akuma.
Oh, wait,
Sorry, Abeth, the rest of their turn.
Yeah, I can do a swift action, enchant my scarf,
Alright.
and I will pretty much try to attack the Skaven.
Nice.
So let's see, full round with my scarf. I am flanking. And I have a temporary attack bonus and damage of 1.
That hits him, but not for a lot.
That was a shitty roll.
You gain 3 HP.
Wait, hold on. Wait, didn't? Oh, right, no, I don't have a thing yet where I get dex for damage yet, so.
If you survive this, you'll probably level up. Not this specific fight, but this whole encounter.
But yeah, I also recover 3 HP, so
Nice.
yay.
Akuma.
Okay, so I get my animus for being in combat. I'm going to spend it on hitting that Skaven. Oh wait, I can't spend that much animus. I can only spend 1 right now. Okay, so it's yep, I miss because that misses the fumble.
Yes. You reach out and zap, but the Skaven ducks underneath it. The Skaven
Okay.
5-foot step here and stab you, Akuma.
Okay.
He lunges forward, stabs you, but it does not pierce your skin. Watch me just have some of these Skavens have just like silver shards.
That would be fun.
Ayami.
I'm going to step up here. I guess. I'm glad I looked at things. I had an extra cantrip I could take. I'm going to shoot a frost. What is the spell called in
Ray
this
of
game?
Frost.
Ray of Frost.
Okay, give me.
Sorry, D&D has 2 versions of this: Frostbite and Ray of Frost. So
Give
this
me
is...
a ranged touch attack.
If I remember correctly, we did have it that my scarf had weapon focus towards it.
Yep.
Okay.
I do not have a ranged touch attack.
It's at the very bottom of your attacks.
Oh, is it? Oh, wait, it's gonna be... There we are.
It really should be at the top, but whatever.
Yeah. It's under like 50 NAs.
Yes.
It's like, wow, I have nothing to attack with. 7, nope.
You fire the small blue ray, but the quarters are too cramped, and it hits a wall nearby. Zhulang. Okay, Zhulang, you step up, squaring up with the Skaven. You attempt to smack him with the hammer. God, you rolled really poorly there. Don't you have natural attacks?
No, I didn't take the mutagen.
Oh, you don't have the mutagen, you're right, shit. Okay, you
Right,
swing
that's-
forward and crack him, but it just doesn't do anything.
Right on the shield.
5-foot step.
Hey, Beth, flanking, okay.
Scarf with flanking and temporary attack and damage.
The exact same roll,
Wow, that is.
and you were healed for 3, right?
Yep. I need to double check my sheet because I feel like something's weird.
Nope,
Man,
you just rolled a 9 twice in a row.
What's giving you that +3 to heals?
Me.
Oh.
Any one of our party that makes a successful attack, ranged or otherwise.
Hey, Beth,
gains
why did you
3
deal
hit.
2 damage to yourself? Let's heal that back.
Clicked on the wrong area.
Wait a second. The Skaven hasn't gone.
That's because he's right after Akuma.
Oh, wait. But Akuma already went this go around.
No, he
It's
didn't.
No,
Yeah, he
this is
did.
the- This is the.
I
this is the round.
did. I went and then the Skaven attacked me.
Oh. Wait, did the Skaven roll for its confusion?
Oh, you're right. No, that's...
That's why I was confused.
Yeah, okay, let me roll that.
Because it might just shank itself.
Yep, it stabs itself, dealing 1d8 points of strength damage to itself. or 1d8 points plus strength damage to itself. Its strength
You sure?
is
I like the first one better.
I just want to bring that up because
now Akuma's turn.
Yes.
Okay, now I'm going to do Enduring Crane Strike, but my buttons broke for it, so I'm just going to do the Sun Gleam's Touch. If it succeeds, I get to do one person gains 1d6 plus 6 HP.
All right, healing. That hits touch, and Skaven dies.
Okay, so I will go ahead and do 1d6 plus 6, so that completely heals up.
Probably
We
just...
will completely heal up Fish.
All right.
We're gonna
Might as well be
completely
this
heal,
much healing, so here you go.
the Skaven.
That
And
I
the
showed up-
Skaven is blasted, falling over dead. Slightly fried rat. He fell in the Kentucky Fried Chicken deep fryer.
Then he didn't die like a normal rat. They usually dive into that thing.
Anyway, I guess the question is if there's no scampering of more people coming.
It's quiet after that. Besides, more sounds of talking in the distance.
Yeah, I will quickly see if there's at least any coins on one of them.
Both of them, the first one has 24 gold coins. The other one has 15.
I'll take the 15 just because I want to have some ammunition for coin shot. So.
Oh, I
Okay.
should probably put that in my inventory.
Oh, I already put it in what's her name? Tao's fund.
Oh, okay. That works. I'm not worried
I'll
about
put 25 in there as well. You guys are now at 5,063. They also
Okay.
both have broken blades,
Don't
broken
care.
shields, and broken leather armor.
None of that some cares.
Man, if one of us could repair stuff, that would be amazing.
There
for
also
anyway.
is raw meat and sewer fish on the tables that's half eaten.
Nope. I mean, if these were clothing, I mean, I could probably theoretically fix the armor.
There is also these boxes that Akuma jumped on to fight are filled or are opened and are half filled with grain, fruit, and fish.
Okay, so we did encounter the Thieves Guild.
Yep.
Not maybe not.
So I am going to go ahead and do a quick flight to here to. just
Sorry,
check
here, let me
out-
unsnap you guys.
I kind of like in dungeons like this being snapped to the grid.
Okay, if you want to be snapped, you can stay snapped.
Yeah,
Yeah, because honestly, it's just a bit more helpful knowing.
Okay, one sec.
I would say, Zhulang, you're probably a bit further up.
Zhulang, you're muted, by the way. Oh, he probably had to step away for a second. Either way, Akuma, you peek around the corner, and you reveal more tunnel. As well as some bits of the stone that have been tunneled through by clawed little hands.
Is it still dark or is it still lit?
It is completely dark.
Okay.
Skaven have 120 feet of dark vision. So they
Not
just
much.
live in the pitch black.
I'm going to here to see if I can see up this way.
Make a perception check. Using your blind sight or using your normal hearing?
Just using my normal dark vision.
All right.
I have normal dark vision as well.
Akuma taps claw to side
Yeah,
of the wall.
I'll just-
Echolocation.
I will just.
I was say for his echolocation, he actually has to loudly shriek to get his dark vision or his blind sight, which means he can't stealth while doing it.
I mean, he theoretically could if he were in a large enough cave. He could scream and then fly to the ceiling.
Akuma gets light again.
I get light. I don't want
You,
light.
you mean Ayami?
No, I am, yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Skaven fear the sacred prayer beads that glow in the dark. Yep, you're
Does
there.
Does this door have a keyhole?
That door is actually ajar.
Okay. What's in the jar? I know that was really dumb, but
It is a relatively nicer looking room. With a little, box, some chests, a sort of table, and a dirty, but once very nice bed.
I will check in what's in the chest and the boxes real fast.
Alright. In this chest here is a collection of alchemical ingredients. Stuff like a salamander, what's it called, like salamander feet, and like some caustic chemicals, vinegar, etc., etc.
Right.
I have newt dragon's blood.
Not
That's
wor-
something.
I was like,
Zulang-
Dragon's Blood's a bit too high tech, but yes, there is a lot of that kind of stuff.
That's something for Zulang.
Wing of Akuma. Wait, how'd I get my wing?
And then I will check the boxes to see if there's anything specific in any of them.
This box here is filled with nicer foods and the more fresh fruit. This dresser drawer, make a perception check as you examine it.
Oh!
As you look closer, it's not the drawer that gets your attention, but the fact that these stones here are a slightly different color than the rest of the wall.
Okay.
As
I
you
will-
examine the wall, you see that there is a switch in the corner here.
I will go over and touch the switch.
All right, it is a sort of flippable switch, like a light switch.
Okay. I will flip said switch.
All the fluorescent lights in the sewers turn on.
And all of a
The
sudden I'm
RGB
blinded.
gamer lighting turns on for this room.
That would be
We
great.
just hear the thousand screeches of all the Skaven in the sewer as they're blinded.
There is a creaking sound that's not very loud. It's actually quite quiet. But it opens up a secret.
That's awesome.
And I don't know about any of this.
Okay, I slide in here and start checking chests.
All of these chests are locked.
I will check to see if the keys I have work for them.
They do not. Disapproving dog noise.
So this is the things that are gonna kill us.
I will fly back out here real fast, flip the switch so that it locks back up, and head this way. I don't want people to... I will let my party know about it. I'm not trying to sneak anything by them. I just don't want anybody to know that we've been here if somebody comes in behind us. Well, they'll be dead Skaven.
Hey, Beth,
Like
it's
they're
it's
dead.
very dark in front of you. Iami's quite far back.
Yeah.
I have to be.
Well, I will cancel light and turn light on myself. Screw you. I need to see.
You do know I'm only staying this far back because this is where I won't daze Akuma, right?
Well, I mean, Akuma's gonna have to live with being dazed. I can't see.
Cool. I could see anything. I couldn't even see where
As
you guys
soon as-
were.
As soon as the daze is over, it takes D4 rounds for the dazing to be over. Then everything works normal. It's just I don't get my huge 360 dark vision, which is what.
It really is. It really was only important in the sewers.
Yeah,
Now it's kind of irrelevant. So you can stay in the light if you want, Akuma.
yeah, I will. It's just when I have a long distance forward to see, it would allow me to be able to see things approaching before they could have. Most things, their maximum dark vision is 120, which means I would see them before they saw us. Which was,
I was gonna say you would see them 3 times longer than they would see
Right.
you.
which is what I was shooting for, is so that we didn't get jumped.
All right. Hey, Beth, the light shines in front of you down the hallway.
Yep. I am waiting because I'm not going first.
Okay, well then I will push myself around.
Unless
you
Zulaing
wanna
goes
go-
first.
I don't mind Zulaing going first. One of us tanks should go first.
So the literal walking tank should go first.
Zhulang, this corner's pretty dark.
I'm kind of a walking tank as well with my self healing.
The corner has staircases leading down about 10 feet.
Can I actually see the stairs, or am I gonna trip down them?
With Abeth next to you, you can see down them just fine.
Oh, okay.
This door in front of you is wrought iron and solid.
I would, if you were taking the lead, I would have handed you off the keys, so you have a ring of keys on
Oh,
you.
okay. Let's go fumbling around.
Okay, you do the comical thing where you try every key before the actual one that works.
Yeah.
You reach in the lock with the key and twist it. There's a clinking sound of the key turning. The door's unlocked.
The door's unlocked.
It is, Zhulang. The door is unlocked.
Push it open. Oh, I don't like that. Oh. Uh-oh. Oh.
You turn and are face to face with this boy.
Shove him off the cliff. Shove him down.
As you
Strength mutagen.
as you turn and see him, you quickly reach for your belt and drink something. He also reaches for a belt and drinks something. And combat begins as he shrieks in alarm.
Yeah.
Dang it.
First. Oh.
Yet again, I can't see the man I need to confuse.
Better run in.
Or, if I roll well, hold turn.
Oh.
Oh, I'm going last.
First thing first, you both drank your mutagens before combat started. What mutagen did you drink?
Strength.
+4 strength, -2 int.
Yes.
He drank +4 int, -2 strength.
Oh,
I mean,
okay.
that worked.
Oh!
I see. Cognigent.
Cognitogen, yes.
Cognito Inc.
Um,
Wait, no, that's that place.
Scotch is his name. Scotch, although it's spelled weird. He shrieks in Skaven, and he jumps down. He is first. Both him and Abeth rolled 23. However, he has 5 bonus, whereas Abeth just has the 3 bonus, so he gets faster. As he hits the ground, running, didn't make sense not to live for fun. He rolls and moves. That's his full movement. He then will chuck.
Wait. Do I get an opportunity attack?
No,
No.
you are flat-footed.
Oh, okay.
You have not had a time to act this turn. You get your availability. You will essentially not become flat-footed later. When you actually go, which is last. Scotch will chuck a green orb up at this area here. He's going to use a bomb.
It explodes in a line and kills you all.
Not quite. However, because he can't directly see you anymore, he has to splash you with it. Let's see, Dex, it adds no bonus. He throws up here. It only needs 10 to hit. And it splashes in every direction, although you only take 1 damage. Because of the splash. You take
Okay,
1 acid damage.
Okay, but it doesn't leave any kind of residual AoE.
Nope.
Or tile damage. Okay.
Abeth.
Okay. I'm trying to remember if I cast a spell, I can't really do much else, can I?
You can move.
I can move. No, I'm just gonna, for right now, I'm gonna cast Shield, and I am gonna stay put. People can move through me, I am staying put for now.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here, let me switch to some slightly more epic music.
Yes. Oh, wait, actually, Shield and, hmm... You know, as my swift action, I am actually going to have, basically enchant the damn musket.
Okay, you enchant your musket with a +1 to hit and damage. Remember, with a musket, you only need to hit touch.
Nice. But hey, it's more... Actually, if that's the case, I scored. I'll just keep it in my scarf then. Don't just if it's touch attack, then yeah, just keep musket. Or not musket.
Alright, you still have your move action. Would you like to move?
No, I'm staying put. Right.
Alright. Ayami.
I don't want to move forward and get wrecked.
Well, you can't see anything, so you might as well move forward.
I could move here and then try and confuse this bastard.
It is possible. Enemies, allies could move through you, so you wouldn't be blocking anybody.
You know what? First, before I do something stupid like that, I'm gonna mage armor.
That's fair. You are now mage armored.
That's all I can do. I'm not gonna move forward without being able to at least maybe stop one person from doing something.
Alright. Skaven Ben number 4 will 5-foot step here. No, he won't 5-foot step. He'll move here, 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 and here, and prepare an attack. If someone gets near him, he will stab them. Akuma. You fly.
Flying straight over to here. And I'm going to...
At 60 feet? Yep, alright.
Yep. I am going to attempt to Spark Strike Skaven Gunner 2.
Alright.
Oh, wait. Cancel that. I do get my 1 Animus. Start. I don't think I hit.
With a 9, you do not. No, sorry.
Okay.
You zap out, but the Skaven Gunner quickly jumps to the side.
That's why you don't yell unlimited power when you're about to electrocute someone.
The Skaven Gunner raises its rifle up and fires at you. Boom. There's a loud crack as everyone in the sewer and the surrounding area, you feel the ringing in your ears as this gun goes off. That hits your touch.
And puts me down.
Nope. You have silver.
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
You take 9 damage, and you must make a fort save versus radiation poisoning.
I forgot I made sure that I had a little bit of survivability.
Alright. You were considered to have low radiation poisoning. If nothing will happen right now, but if you get shot a second time, you'll start to take con damage.
Okay.
You feel, as the bullet sinks into you, you can feel it burning and hissing.
Okay.
Zhulang. Are you climbing down or jumping down?
How much different movement would that take?
It would take
on
10 more
down?
feet to climb down. So you could still do it, I think.
yeah, you just need 5 more feet after that.
Yep.
Okay, so yeah, I'll just climb down.
Let's let
Okay.
the 2 alchemists duel it out.
Okay, give me a little bite, I assume.
Actually, before I climb down the ladder, I'll cast long arms on myself.
Oh, you're gonna drink a long arm potion.
Yeah.
Alright. Or an extract.
Yeah.
Okay, you now have very long arms. Your reach is increased by 5 feet. It's horrific, like a gorilla. That's your turn?
Yes.
Skaven Bandit 3. That's its turn. Skaven Bandit 1. That's its turn. Scotch. 5-foot step. As he sort of somersaults backwards. And will sort of underhand toss you a bomb like a softball. It pops. What?
5-foot steps back. Okay, never mind.
Yep.
Yeah.
And because you have long arms, you do get to attack him. He's still within your reach.
Okay.
Never expects the slappy arms.
Give him the big slappy. Even though long arm technically increases your arm reach, it actually does increase the reach of your bite.
I mean, he 5-foot step. He didn't really attack, provoke.
Oh no,
he-
but he provokes when he throws the bomb.
Oh, that is true.
Oh,
You reach out and slash him with the first claw, dealing 9 damage. Ow, that really hurts him a lot. However, he does throw the bomb at you. It pops on you, dealing 6 to acid damage. And 1 to everyone near you.
So,
No one.
Oh, there's no one.
It's like a water balloon filled with pus.
oh, there was no need to describe it like that.
And now you know what it feels like. Hey Beth.
All right, so I'm going to be running out here, so my AC is improved by was it +2 or +5? +2. So I have shield AC +2 and additional 2 AC.
Alright.
And
You're gonna use your gun move.
bandit number 3.
Okay, bandit number 3, you attempt to shoot him. You do get a, remember to click the high ground bonus. Because you are 10 feet above him.
I forgot I got high ground bonus too.
That would not have mattered, sadly.
No, it wouldn't have.
But do remember that you are 10 feet above him.
And
Give this rat some radiation poisoning.
where is the touch attack?
It's not a touch attack. There's an attack on your attack sheet called Musket now.
Oh,
Just roll that. Bang. You shoot bandit number 3 for 9 damage. He's very badly hurt. However, Skaven are immune to the effects of radiation.
Oh.
I mean, figured.
They basically breathe this shit all the time. Ayami.
Well,
Man, you
it's
cannot imagine the cancer rates in Skaven communities.
here. Then measure. Yep, he's in range. Confuse.
Infused Scotch?
Scotch is not in range. 10 feet up,
Oof.
25
Yep.
feet away. I would have done it to him if he hadn't done that, but so so I can only do it to Skaven Bandit number 3.
Alright. He'll make a will save. He fails it horribly. Their will saves are -2.
What is the DC for this?
The DC would be half, 10 plus half your level. Plus charisma. So 15.
Okay. Nice.
Skaven Bandit 3 is confused. Anything
Stumbles
else?
into the sewer vat next to him. No, that's all I can really do.
Skaven Bandit 4 will rush over here. And he'll just go here.
Isn't that an attack of opportunity?
If he goes
Wait.
here, then here, no. But he will stab Julien.
I can't reach this
Oh,
far.
no, yeah, that's
Oh,
fine.
you can use long arm.
Yeah.
Oh, but you've already taken your attack
Yeah,
on
I've already
Scotch.
taken my attack.
You don't have combat reflexes, sadly.
I need to get it.
Skaven Bandit lunges forward and jabs you, but it just hits you right in the back of the shell. You feel it, but it doesn't hurt.
Man, do I love being a turtle!
Combat reflexes wouldn't help you a whole bunch. It's based upon your dex.
True. This is the biggest furry fight of all time. Akuma.
I'm
I am
insulted.
going to fly to here.
Okay, you're still 10 feet up.
Yep. And blast at him with a staunching strike.
Scott.
at the shooter.
Oh, the gunner. Yeah, he's a big menace.
He's a menace for me. Everybody else, I'm not too worried about, but that one.
I would say you're pretty
Fine.
easy to hit because you're just flying in the air.
There's literally only one other guy who can hit you, and it's Scotch.
Okay, so yep.
Ow. You reach forward and you zap the Skaven gunner with light. He is fried and flies backwards, dying.
And you
Okay,
get
I
to-
will take let's see. I'm gonna take 8 of that. No, I'm gonna take 7 of that healing, and hand off 2 of it to Zhulang. I also get another 3 healing on myself for the fact that I
Did
didn't
damage.
have that stance up.
Nice healing. I'm glad this party is a healer.
Definitely
Yeah.
needed one.
I guess we could have done this with Merasmus' original samurai character, but it would have been much more like gritty and like fighting to the last than having a
Yeah.
healer. Zhilang, you have long arms.
And long necky.
There's Skaven everywhere.
Zhulang would be up 3 hit points for hitting Scotch that
Good
one
point.
time.
There you go.
I just keep hitting Scotch. Screw it.
Goodbye, Scotch.
Ow. Ow.
Oh.
Yeah, he dies. You reach out with your long arm and just pummel him and he goes down.
Okay, now
Wait. The arms just take care of him?
Yeah.
Okay, but my bite won't hit anyone else.
Your bite won't hit anyone else, no, sadly.
so
he
you
was-
gain 6
He
hit
was gonna
points.
use a spell tag to cast Stone Shield, but even that wouldn't have saved him, so I just killed him.
God.
Zhulang gains 6 hit points.
Nice.
3 per attack.
Skaven Bandit 3 will run this way.
Fusion.
Oh, he's confused, you're right. He acts normally.
But he's not
Sag.
5-foot stepping, so that should be. Yeah, well, that's
Oh, he can't reach you with 30 feet. It's
I
a
mean,
35.
but here's the thing. He still provokes.
They're
He-
where
yeah,
he
he
moves,
does- he does
gets
provoke.
slapped.
Okay, he moves. You get to slappy him. The big slappy.
Just the backhand of this turtle.
Oh wait, I was gonna say, yep, that is just in your reach. Give me a slappy, Zhulang. Okay,
Yep, that's-
you lunge forward, your neck stretches out with the potion, and you chomp down on him, and he just trips and falls into the water, dying.
Hilarious.
Uh,
Heal
no,
for
Bandit
another
one.
3. Yeah.
Bandit number 1. Run up to you. He will charge you.
He dares.
You know what this really reminds me of?
He jabs
It
forward,
really
hitting your
reminds me
shield.
of
Or hitting
The
your
old
shell.
TMNT cartoons.
Let's keep
Okay,
whacking you in the
um,
shell. No, the squishy parts.
Hey, Beth.
So, could I, in theory, jump to here?
You could. There's a 10-foot drop.
10-foot drop, but
It's not
Yeah,
a deal.
I will attempt to leap to reach that point.
Give me acrobatics. So you sort of bounce up on the railing and jump off. Okay, take it. This far.
Oh, I know, like I'm trying to make it right there.
Then,
Like
when you
you-
hit the ground, give me acrobatics to soften the fall. Nice. You jump off.
Hold on. This feels weird.
You rolled
Am I seriously rolling that twice?
You rolled 19 twice.
Okay, fair enough.
You jump down, perfectly landing it. When you do land, you sort of roll into it before standing up to your feet just fine.
I'm trying to remember. Do Nicogen have bonuses to acrobatics, or am I just stupid lucky?
You have a racial bonus.
Okay, that would explain why I'm getting so high of a skill. Okay. Anyway, I am going to attack bandit number 4 with my scarf.
Alright, you're flanking, don't forget that.
Yep, I'm flanking and it's enchanted.
Yo, I found a gift that perfectly describes Abeth here.
Jesus, why am I... Oh, yeah, right, because I have a... Yeah, that would make sense. I have a -2 to my strength, and it's a 1d6?
You also rolled a 4 on the dice.
Yeah.
That gif is Abeth looking down at the battle. Ayami.
The point of disappointment on bandit number 4. I have 3 more of these left I can do to things. Will check, please. Save, I mean.
Alright. He fails. He's confused.
He just got a cat backflipped over him and, like, slapped him in the face with a limp scarf, and he is... Nothing makes sense anymore.
POV, Abeth's about to attack you. Alright.
No, it looks like a scarf that has, like, little knife blades on the end, so...
Would you like to do anything else?
No, there's not much else I can do. I don't have anything for bonus actions with this character.
You could 5-foot step, if you wanted to.
I'm trying to think of a reason I would.
Okay, I'm just saying you could.
Yeah, I'm in a pretty decent position to reach anyone and anything at this moment, so I don't think I will this turn.
Bandit number 4, confusion. Bandit number 4, Will, does nothing but babble incoherently. Stop! He just sort of does nothing but speak to himself in tongues.
I don't know why, but that is just so... I love doing that to things.
Akuma.
Yeah.
I am going after Bandit 1, the one that is not babbling incoherently.
Alright.
Attack frame. Where's my attack frame?
Make sure you re-token select.
There we are. Why did it say that?
With high ground? Oh wait, no, that still doesn't hit even with high ground.
Yep, I miss.
Oof. Alright.
That's okay.
You would like to move?
I have to move or try a hover check. Yeah, I'm not gonna try a hover check, so I'm gonna fly to over here.
Alright. Zhulang.
Goodbye, Bandit 1.
You do have reach, so you do have to step back. Try stepping here.
Yeah,
then you can reach both of them.
Step into the back corner.
Okay, bonk, bonk, dead. Then the next one can get hit for 7.
And you healed 9 hit points.
Doesn't matter, he's full HP.
I know.
Abeth.
5-foot step, I'm still flanking because...
You
we
are
have
still
reach.
flanking, yep.
And let's try and hope I can actually gain more damage than just rolling another goddamn 2. Well, it's not a 2.
You should have cursed yourself there.
You gently slappy him.
Was that a critical? No, I would have said it was a critical.
Yep, it would have said. Ayami.
Well, this guy's immune now, so I'm going to, I guess, try and Ray of Frost him.
Alright.
Ranged touch attack. Ranged touch. Do I get any bonus to this?
You do not. Oh, wait, you get the +1 for high ground.
Okay. Where do I add that?
There's a button that says higher ground.
I am searching for this.
It's a checkbox that should be yellow.
Firing into melee. Higher ground. There it is.
There it is, yep.
1 damage.
That's enough to do damage.
Ah. I did not mean to roll twice.
And that's not... Oh, sorry, actually, that's not 1 damage. Yeah, that's That's because the range touch attack doesn't have a dice of its own, so you deal a D3 damage.
Oh,
Let me roll that. Okay, never mind. 1 damage.
I miss D&D where that would have been a D8.
True. Skaven Man at 4. Confused still, or is that only 1 turn?
That's 1 turn.
Okay,
I
he
get to use it 7 times though.
he will stab Abeth because she's the closest.
He's
That's a miss.
Abeth brings up and her shield
Magical shield.
defends her. Akuma.
I will try again. Let's make sure I have higher ground targeted.
Ow.
Yay.
You blast the Skaven and he is fried. He falls to the ground dead. And the area becomes quiet once again.
I doubt that was the natural 1 encounter we had gotten.
That was.
Oh, it was?
Yeah, you guys just rolled really well.
Man, that's not as usual natural.
And
1
also,
encounters.
you snuck around the entire way, and snuck up on the boss before he could buff himself from his little platform. You snuck up to his platform. Whereas the front door is literally here.
Okay, fair. Very fair.
I am going to
Oh,
go ahead.
okay, I can see what that. Okay, yeah. So that's your thing. We would walk through here. This was the first encounter. We'd walk into the main chambers.
And then while
Look
this fight was
room.
going on, these boys up here would hear the fight and come in this way.
Yeah. So we would, there would be reinforcements, and this would be the boss room, like the treasure room. Okay, yeah,
Yep.
I can see the layout of this
Oh.
dungeon.
But you've done
These
it. But you did it.
boys, not
But you.
best boy.
Yeah, but you did it in reverse, so it was easy. Not bad. That was a good.
So we did it.
That
We did it like a
begs the
true
question.
stealth gamer.
Does the alchemist have keys on him?
Yeah,
He
Luke the
does.
Alchemist.
First things first. Okay, so the alchemist does have some items.
Hmm.
First things first. All the other Skaven together have 126 gold on them on their persons.
We'll just collectively do that, and
Right, we need to get that radioactive slug out of Akuma's chest, don't we?
eh,
It's okay. That'll fade away as long as there's not more of it.
Okay.
I probably actually already ejected it with healing.
Yeah,
The
makes sense.
problem is that radiation is just one of those things that once you've taken a dose, you're kind of screwed until it fades naturally. So
Yeah,
whether I
it's
have
not
to
something
plug
you.
in-
I was like, it's not something you can heal without a specific anti-radiation spell.
or magic.
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna put in general check what the items, besides the Ring of Keys, this is what he has. Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds, Potion of Visibility, Wand of Polypurpose Panacea, 2 bottles of acid, 3 thunderstones, +1 leather armor, Masterwork Light Crossbow with 10 bolts, Punching Dagger, a dull gray iron stone, an alchemy lab, a formula book with these formulas, Cure Light Wounds, Endure Elements, Enlarge, Jump, 2 sun rods, and 8 gold pieces.
Wait, he has cure light wounds?
Yeah, as an extract. Yep.
Can I add that to my...
Yes, you may. You may add
Cool.
all of his spells to your spellbook if you wish.
luckily, I
Okay.
have.
Yeah, I would. Yeah.
This should get the dull gray iron stone.
Should I?
What does Dolgrey Ironstone do? Let me see.
It doesn't do anything other than orbit around your head. And you can give it to anybody to have them, they don't have to attune to it or anything, to orbit around their head. And if you put the light cantrip on it, it becomes the focus of the light cantrip.
Oh, it is just the.
Oh, it's literally just, yeah, like a floating light that you don't have to hold, which is nice.
Basically, it's a free torch.
It can also be used as the target of Daylight, Continual Flame, or Silence, allowing you to keep your hands free.
They're useful as targets for the spells.
Yeah.
Correct, which is why I think you should have it, because you have the cantrips to be able to use it.
There's also Potion of Cure Moderate Wounds. Potion of Invisibility, which is 3 minutes of invisibility. Wand of Polypurpose Panacea, which is a first level alchemist spell. You can touch someone and you can cure a hangover, or a cold, or arthritis. You can have pleasant hallucination, you can become intoxicated, You can sleep for 1 hour pleasantly. You can become instantly sober, stuff like that. All
I
sorts.
say the wand goes to Zhulang.
He's also the only one who can use it.
Well, the rest of us could
No,
try.
actually, I have used magical devices. I could also use it.
Oh, true.
I think I also have used magic devices.
There's also 2 bottles of acid and 3 thunderstones, which are thunderstones are essentially sound grenades. You throw them and they crack and deafen and do a little bit of damage.
Actually, anime like polypurpose panacea is also a sorcerer's spell. So
Oh, true.
yeah. So if anything, I'm probably the best one to have that wand because the alchemist can have it as a spell. The sorcerer can have it as a spell. I mean, it truthfully doesn't really matter.
I don't care on that then.
Yeah.
I'm not going to be using that.
I mean,
I would say that I should have the potion of cure moderate wounds because I'm playing my character as the healer and I have the most speed. So if I need to get to somebody really quickly to heal them up with the potion, I can go ahead and do that easier.
the question is, which one is it? Are you gonna? Actually, no, you're a monk, so honestly, that armor is gonna probably go to Zulang.
He's not a
I
monk.
say-
I was
I
saying.
am
No,
not a monk.
I was I was referring to because you're a monk, you can't benefit from armor. Zulang is the only person who can actually wear armor without real penalties.
I am not a monk
Oh,
at all.
enough.
I have
Alright.
no monk levels whatsoever.
He's
All
a
I-
warder. It's a psionic class or is it Path
No,
of War?
Path of War.
Okay.
I
Yeah.
actually am a medium armor wearer, and basically my whole shtick is I have while I seem like I'm a monk because I'm shooting fireballs and stuff like that, it's because I couldn't find any good armor that my character would wear. That is great armor for me.
Against the crossbow, are we just gonna like hawk the masterwork light crossbow?
You could just sell it.
You could sell it, but it's also, I believe, a simple.
You could use it technically, yeah.
Yeah, it is a simple ranged weapon. So yeah, by all means, there you go. There's your ranged fucking weapon to use.
Yeah, hey, I actually have decent range now because cantrips in this game suck ass.
And it is masterwork, so it has a +1 to hit.
Yeah, so there you go. There's your ranged weapon to use when you don't have spells.
Are you guys cool with me having the
Masterwork light
plus-
is a D8 or a D6?
Crossbow light damage medium is a D8. So
Okay,
masterwork-
sweet. I said, yeah, you now have your D8 cantrip, basically.
Well, I only have 10 shots with this D8 cantrip.
But it doesn't hit.
Well-
It doesn't hit touch.
Yeah.
But I mean, to be fair, bolts are probably cheap as hell to get.
Bolts. Regular bolts are infinite. In my games, I don't count
Oh, you don't count
ammunition
for...
that isn't special.
Okay, so yeah, these are basically so. Yeah, fair enough.
So this gives me a +1 to hit.
Yep. So now, if you go to your attack to see you have a masterwork.
Hey, sweet. That actually
You did
that
roll.
actually
You did roll a
is harder to
2
hit
on
than
the.
my spells.
I said you did roll a 2 on the dice, so you only got a 6 or a 7, but it's still alright. And also,
It's harder than my spells do.
you guys all hit level 3 from that fight. Akama, you hit
Oh,
level
yeah.
2.
The punching dagger. It's a punching dagger.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's literally just a dagger. It's just a different.
It's a dagger, but it's easier to conceal.
So, are you guys cool with me grabbing the the +1 armor?
Yes, because I
Yeah,
mean, let's be
go
real.
ahead.
Sulai has enough AC as is.
Actually,
Yeah.
you have more AC than I do.
I do. That's why I'm double checking.
No,
Is-
I'm fine. I've got other ways that I'm going to be earning AC down the line.
Yeah, I'm literally wearing leather armor. It just allows me to get a +1.
I will take your leather armor in the meantime, though.
Yeah, you can have my leather armor.
Yeah.
So I will just switch mine over to +1.
Are you what's it called? You're a Harrow bloodline, right?
Yes.
Okay, so this level, Ayami, you get 1 more first level spell known.
Or do I? Because I'm a Harrow bloodline, but I'm a 9-tailed heir.
1 sec. Let me.
I forget what it erase it.
allow me to check.
Yeah, I know
Right.
it erases something.
Oh, it releases your bloodline spells, not bloodline powers.
Okay, so I do get an extra
So-
spell known.
You get an extra spell known, yes, but you don't get Ill Omen for free. Instead, you get your your second tail.
Third tail,
Oh, third tail.
because I have one from first level. Then I'm taking two at this level. I get one
Oh.
for being level 3, and I can take it as my feat.
So now, twice a day, you can cast Charm Person.
Yep, and if I remember correctly, do we just get max level HP or do we roll for HP?
You roll. Yeah, you roll. You can either roll or take average, so it's up to you.
Do I want a 4 or do I want? Actually, no. In this case, I have.
So,
So
Marshals
I'd be
get
either-
average
I can
plus
either,
one,
I can
right?
either.
melee
I-
characters get average +1 until new campaigns. From now on, after this campaign, or after the campaigns that we're currently in, we're just rolling or taking average. No average, no matter what.
So I can either I can either get 6 or I can get 10 potentially. I can either get a guarantee of 6 or I can go higher. I'm gonna gamble.
All right.
Yeah,
Alright.
I
Nat 1.
Oh wait, no, that's right. My hit dice is D8, not a D6.
Been a while since I pulled up the Alchemist.
Oh sweet, I got a 10.
sweet. I got average. I think. I got 4 more.
So my HP is now at 30.
Oh,
31. Because of the
no
because of the you want an extra skill or the extra hit point?
skill.
Okay, then just 30.
DM, what's my total health currently?
1 second, please.
Thank you. I just need to know. Because I have to
Magus,
add,
also your BAB goes up by 1.
Yep, the AB goes up
Reflex
by
goes
1.
up by 1. All your stats are improved.
Yep, and I also.
Ayami, your
I'm a
current
blade-
health is 13.
Okay, so I go up to 17.
1 sec. Sorcerer 3, 3 hit points.
+1 because I have 1 con.
Yep. Let's see. That'll be automatically calculated in.
Yep. Okay.
Base attack bonus.
I have 4 new free spells a day.
Yeah, so you have what, disguise self twice a day and charm person twice a day?
I have Disguise Self, Charm Person, and Misdirection.
Alright, my AC also increases by 1 because Bladed Scarf Dancer. So
What's it called? No. You only have magical tail twice, at first level and now.
And then, so I thought I got a free tail for being 3rd level, and then I could take it as a 3rd level.
Oh,
feat.
you want to take it as your 3rd level feat?
Yeah, I'm racing to 9.
Okay, yeah, absolutely. You get misdirection twice a day, which means you can fool the spells that detect auras.
Because here's the thing, I have no idea what other feats I would even take for this character.
Fair. Maybe like spell focus enchantment.
Maybe. I already get that though. I get natural bonuses to my enchantment and charm spells.
You also get the ability called See It Coming. At 3rd level, you get a +1 luck to any saving throw of your choice. As a full round action, you can change what bonus it applies to.
Yeah.
So what
I
do
get
you want
lots.
it in right now?
Right now?
Your worst save is Fort.
Probably Fort, because that's also a pretty important thing to have decent.
Alright.
let's see, if I hit level 3, is it every level I can either choose between +1 HP or an extra skill, or is that level 3?
That's +1 HP or an extra skill, that's every level.
Okay, I have to read how... Dang it! Bungle isn't that good.
Bungle is very funny, but it's not good, no.
Honestly, it's hilarious for me simply because I get a +2 to my saves. So
At level
First level.
3, Abeth, you get your Black Blade.
Yep, I get my Black Blade. Because that's the only thing that can happen, because mages is usually take
So you don't have you don't have Magus Arcana.
yeah, because the Black Blade is my Magus Arcana for this level.
PM, I actually have a question for you.
Okay, yeah.
Misdirection is a 2nd level spell, which I don't have access to.
You can still cast it.
Okay, that was my question.
Alright, your Black Blade now has a personality.
Oh boy.
It has an intelligence of 10. It has wisdom of charisma of 6. It has an ego of 5. I need to roll its personality stuff. It has a while you have your scarf, you have the alertness feat, meaning you have a +2 to perception and sense motive. As a free action, you can spend points from the Black Blade's arcane pool to get you the bonus instead of you spending the arcane points. The Black Blade's telepathic. It cannot be broken, and it'll level up eventually. Stuff like, at higher levels, if you kill someone with the Black Blade, you get arcane points back. Which is cool. Okay, what's your alignment?
Mine is chaotic neutral.
Chaotic neutral. Okay, so the Black Blade's also chaotic neutral. It's always your alignment. Alright.
Okay.
Roll me a D100. Hey, Beth. Julien, can you level on your own? Okay.
I can't edit anything in map tools. I don't know how to do that, but I'll edit my character sheet in the meantime.
Just tell me what you're editing.
Okay.
I basically just need your stats, like what you rolled for HP.
Okay. Yeah. I am getting around to that right now. Okay. I am a D8. Seven.
Okay, do you want an extra skill point or hit point? Oh, I just realized we're not playing any music.
I'll take the extra hit point.
Alright.
I now speak Skaven.
Hopefully Skaven come up again.
I doubt it
If
would
they do,
fall
oh
out.
well.
Let's see. Oh, right. I get
Here you go, here's the level of music.
an extra first level spell. I can
Four
look
plus
this.
int.
What does its first level spell do?
And my int is 16, so plus 3. So I get
I have no idea what to take either.
This is the rolled personality of your Black Blade. Or your Black Scarf.
I put it in the chat so I can.
I will. It's a chaotic neutral personality. You now have a extroverted, very talkative Scarf who likes to just talk to people. Like, not even just you, just anybody that walks by.
Hey,
Oh,
Hey.
Zulang, can I have a new drinking buddy?
Yeah, basically.
The Scarf. And it will force its wielder to sit while it just has conversations that the wielder isn't a part of.
I can just picture it now, like it just kind of it moves on its own a bit, so it just kind of gesture slightly.
no, just like a mouth opens up at one end like
no,
a snake.
no.
Hey.
It's just a sentient scarf that can just kind of move a bit.
I have no idea what spell to take.
For first level, I have some
Yeah.
recommendations.
Please.
Okay, here, let me get you on enchantment spells, especially really good for you.
Remember, that's all I can do already. I have, like, one damage spell that is awful.
Hypnotism. It's pretty good. You roll 2d8, you roll 2d4, and you can fascinate that many creatures. Creatures that are fascinated can do nothing. They sit quietly, taking no actions other than paying attention, as long as you concentrate.
Oh, sweet. And, my racial bonus negates their +2.
Yep. Let's see. When you use a spell in combat, they get a +2. Let's see. Creatures with fewer hit die are affected first. Only the creatures can see. And it lasts for 2d4 rounds. So you can essentially, like, blast people with it. And then for 2d4 rounds, they stand...
Stock still and get
yeah.
punched in the
I get
face.
2 new. I get 2 new
While
spells.
they are fascinated, they react as if they were 2 steps friendlier towards you in attitude. So neutral people become very friendly. Hostile people become neutral. It allows you to make a single request of them. The request must be brief and reasonable. Even after the spell ends, the creature retains its new attitude. But only in respect to that particular request.
Let's see, I get 2 first
Wait,
level
I got 2 extra spells, didn't I?
Why'd you get
Oh,
2
wait,
extra?
no, I don't get the bonus spells.
Yeah, you don't
from
get
being-
your bonus spells, no.
Yes, okay.
Meanwhile, I get 2 first level spells that I need to pick for.
Zuleng and Abeth and Akuma, don't forget that you all have a 3rd level feat to choose.
Oh yeah, that is true.
I do not.
You mentioned. I'm trying to remember.
Oh wait,
which-
because you're only
which-
2nd level, Akuma.
Yep.
I'm trying to remember. We agreed on which feat for.
Weren't you going with what's it called? Sweeping something to get you dex to damage?
Yeah.
Thank you. You know what's disgusting? I can use hypnotism 5 times a day.
Sweeping strike.
True.
I now have disabled device, you guys.
Oh, good.
Oh wait,
Even though I'm not good at it.
we decided that we were going to use Dervish Dance. So instead of having a scimitar, we count it as a scarf. Do you have at least 2 ranks in Perform Dance?
Yes.
Okay, then you can treat your scarf as if it was a piercing weapon, and you can use dex instead of strength for your damage. Let me change
I
that.
think yeah.
Okay. Wait,
Okay, here's your new scarf. Much better.
You now do damage.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god, he hurt! Oh, Tanky, why'd you waste one of his crits?
But at least now I do damage and can hurt people. Yay.
You did 4 damage!
You also treat the weapon as if it was one-handed.
Yeah, but that's just the nature of Bladed Scarf Dancer in general. That's just
Sure.
something I can do.
It's just intelligence to, the number of skill points to get, right?
It's intelligence plus for you. Intelligence plus 2.
Pretty much the same thing as me.
Okay.
And it's
I-
intelligence mod, not score.
Oh, if it were a score, that would be great. I would actually have skill.
Bladed Scarf Dancer, let's see. Yeah, actually, you don't get anything this level for Bladed Scarf Dancer, because you don't get Magus Arcana at this level.
Okay, I am done with skills. I picked up 2 professions so that I can help out with that. I picked up merchant, and I also picked up gambler.
Nice.
Ooh, Profession Gambler is very good.
Tanky, what is diplomacy used for?
What do you think it's used for?
It seems like it's this game's version of persuasion.
It is.
Okay, because I thought we were going with me being the kind of party face.
Yep, you can go into
I
diplomacy.
am party face.
You
I'm
have,
trying to remember.
you have 8 charisma.
I am face through intelligence, but I am face.
I need
It is
2
handled.
ideas for first level.
Ayami, you would still be better face.
Yeah, I have
probably.
+4 to charisma.
I mean, I could theoretically.
I
just grab
would
it, like,
have a
help.
plus.
Wait, to use the Magus spell list, right?
Yeah, I have the magic spell list. I'm trying to pick out 2 first level spells. I mean, enlarge
Oh,
tails
right.
an option because I have a tail.
Another maneuver. Then
I would have a +13 to diplomacy, intimidate, and bluffs.
Large tail's an
Oh,
option.
I actually gain a natural +1 to bluff, diplomacy.
Ooh, Blade Lash.
Which one's
It's a standard action. You touch your weapon,
Oh,
and then you trip someone with a +10 against up to 20 feet away.
up to 20 feet? Yeah. So yeah, it's with a +10. I mean, this weapon already has trip and whatnot, but I mean, to be fair, it's like immediate. It's like I can at least do that from more of a distance. So yeah, I will do Blade Lash and just kind of. So it's Blade Lash. I have one more because I have access to 2 first level spells.
Okay, question. Is it worth a +4 in a profession or taking more spellcraft?
More
Grab
spellcraft.
spellcraft.
No one else is focused on that.
I am.
Oh,
I am too.
oh, then do whatever.
Well, because I thought spellcraft was how you actually made new spells in this game, but apparently you don't do that.
As there is no raw mechanic for making spells, but it's possible in the universe.
There's a raw mechanic for making scrolls.
No, I was about to say, there's no raw mechanic for making new spells, but that is a thing that happens in this universe and can happen. It's just case by case.
Because I wanted to do a lore-esque spell of remaking an ancestor's signature spell.
Abeth, you can go Magic Missile if you don't have that.
I already have Magic Missile.
I was about to say that's just very good.
So I only need 6 more tails, which will be rather easy.
Long arms.
Enlarge Person.
Enlarge persons, yeah, that's an option.
You can do it on Zhulang as well.
Well, yeah, but the thing is, he also has enlarge person too, so.
Yeah, but
It's true, but but on turn 1, you could cast Enlarge Person. He could drink a shield potion and buff him up twice for 1 turn.
Mm-hmm.
You could go Hobble. You can touch a creature with 4 legs and it will cripple them. I don't know why you'd want to do that. You could touch a cow and it would be permanently crippled. It's kind of fucked up.
I don't want the hide weapons a bit. No.
You already literally have a scarf.
Honestly, Tanky, Bumble would be a hilarious spell if I had subtle spell of some kind.
True.
Simply because of the fighting tournament.
Or you could go
Bumble.
you could go Grease or Glue Seal. Glue Seal sticks someone in place. Grease makes people trip. Grease is very powerful.
What's the name for magic trick? Oh, so okay, magic trick is literally just okay. So
I'm definitely dealing with hypnotism.
All right.
I could do floating disc.
Wait, we have more stuff to loot.
Yes, you do.
Yep. But I haven't told you guys about that.
I thought you
Here's
did.
where I fit. No, I
I was
didn't
gonna
tell
say
you guys about
he
that.
said he was going to, but we didn't have time because we rocked right into an encounter.
Exactly.
Ooh, line in the sand could also be nice.
Now he was going to. I'm not trying to hide it from you guys. I'm just trying to keep the story accurate.
Yeah.
And as soon as he found the keys, he would be excited about it. But I was letting everybody level up before I did the role play.
Yeah, I was about to say because the leveling up is instantaneous.
Yes.
Right.
Tanky, I have a question.
Yeah,
Are
what's
there
up?
any feats that allow you to add spellcasting mod to damage or no?
That's not a thing, no.
That sucks.
There's certain sorcerer abilities, but not your sorcerers. I know dragon sorcerers can add level, not level, but that can add level to damage of all spells. But dragon sorcerers are blasters, whereas hero sorcerers are debilitators.
As you could clearly see by this fight.
Yes.
Honestly,
Swift girding's fine, but I'll just find
I'll tell you this is the first fight I actually felt like I did something.
Ooh, this is cool. There's a 9th level ability called Invoke the Harrow, where you draw a random card, and then depending on what suit that card's from, strength, dex, con, intelligence, wisdom, charisma, you get +4 to that stat. That's pretty cool.
So I only want dexterity because
Yo,
for
and
some
at 15th level, you get your own demi-plane.
yeah, we're not getting to 15th
I said yeah,
level
we
for
probably
this,
won't.
though.
We probably won't go that far, but you would get your own demi-plane, which is really cool. And then at 20th level, you gain cold iron, immunity to curses, immunity to sleep. You are always acting in a surprise round, even if you're surprised. You can never be surprised.
You cannot be caught flat-footed. Wait, isn't that like a rogue level 3 ability?
Yeah, I was gonna say that's
You cannot be caught flat-footed.
yes. Uncanny Dodge is an incredible ability. It makes you pretty much immune to sneak attacks if the person isn't invisible.
You gain unlimited use of your Invoke Hero ability.
Yeah, so you just get +4 to any stat whenever you want. That's really good.
Honestly, yeah. No offense, I really don't like how sorcerers have to completely divide between dex and their casting stat in this game
True.
for spells.
They don't. There's actually a way to just focus on your casting stat. You're not built for that right now, but you can start building into that if you'd like.
Plus,
At level 7.
plus,
No, before then.
I was saying just focus on spells that are save or suck, not touch spells.
That's why I said at level
Yeah.
7, because by level 7 I have all 9 tails, meaning 2 free casts of Dominate Person a day.
That's very strong.
I could theoretically, therefore, hold 2 people under my sway forever without expending spell slots.
You know what? You know what I will do for the hell of it?
That is pretty evil. I guess it's not super evil if it's like to monsters or people.
It doesn't work on monsters.
I
It's
say, yeah.
Dominate Person.
Yeah, you could just do it to like a humanoid, like a bandit or like
Yeah.
something like that.
I just realized my character's a Hedonist and whatnot. I know exactly what I'm grabbing because I can't turn water like tears to wine.
Do you know how to say hedonist?
A hedonist, whatever.
Gotcha.
But I don't have access to tears to wine. But what I do have access to is Keef Vigor.
Oh, you'd have to get Keef, yeah.
Yeah, well, it's worth 15 cheap. I mean, getting Keef shouldn't be that hard, right?
Yeah, if you go to like shadier places. It's illegal here, but I was about to say the one
Right.
place that's not really illegal is the place of your ethnicity, Kalimshan. It's not illegal there. It's very common.
Enki, I have a question for you concerning the spell I want to try and create.
Yeah.
Specifically about what kind of spell it would be. The entire idea is I think it's either gonna be enchantment or illusion. It's going to trap someone in a misty street for an amount of time.
It would be similar then to it'd be
It's
like
kind of like hallucinatory terrain, but
it would be like a weaker version of Maze.
Yeah.
yeah.
We'd have to talk about it again. It'd be case by case. I'd have to compare it to a normal spell, and then you'd have to spend materials to make the spell possible.
Yeah. I'll tell you what the name of it is. It's called the Night Parade.
And then you'd have to learn it on your new level after making it.
Yeah. I don't even know what level this spell would be.
If it's something that's just like make them hallucinate, it wouldn't be that big a deal. But if it's actually make them disappear to this place, it would be a high level. Because that'd be comparative to Maze, which is a 9th level spell.
Oh yeah, if I were going for the original idea, which was the Night Parade of 100 Demons, it would be probably a Maze clone that
It could be an easier to resist Maze, because Maze is just like, you are in the maze now, there's no save.
Okay, bye.
And then they have to roll DC 20 intelligence checks to get out. Or they're just literally stuck forever. Yeah.
Wait, what kind of spell is Maze?
It's a 9th level transmutation spell?
8th level conjuration.
8th level conjuration, yeah.
Double piss, because if it were enchantment or illusion, it would be 21.
Yep. You banish the subject to an exponential labyrinth. There's no save. Each round, they must succeed a DC 20 intelligence check to escape. If they don't escape, or the maze disappears after 10 minutes.
So it's banishment, but terrifying?
But not permanent. Banishment's permanent.
Well, it can be.
I was like, in this game, it is permanent. It just doesn't work. In this game, banishment doesn't work on non-banishable creatures. Like, creatures from this plane, it just doesn't work on them. But anyone else that is not from this plane, they're just gone. Like, just straight up gone.
Yeah. Because I only have a +7 to spellcraft. I could take Profession Fortune Teller and try and make some coin.
And Banishment itself is a 7th level spell. And it also isn't one creature, it's 2 hit dice of creature per level. So you can banish like a ton of creatures at once.
Ugh. Well, I mean, here's a good thing. My Burning Hands is finally on par with D&D's Burning Hands.
Oh yeah, you guys are what, 3d4 now?
4d6. I mean 4d4. Okay, so I'm still not on level. I have not Arcane Tempter, Gifted Adept.
Oh yeah.
Burning Hands.
Oh, you're specifically in Burning Hands. Yeah, Gifted Adept. Gotcha.
I am very good at flamethrowing things.
Alright, is everyone leveled up?
Yeah.
I am trying to decide.
Akuma, don't forget, you still only have Warder 1 marked on your sheet.
Oh, sorry about that.
See, my question is it worth being able to roll for Profession Fortune Teller?
If you'd like to make money fortune telling, you need Profession Fortune Teller. I have 2 sides.
Yeah. Because I up my bluff, because I have +12 to that.
My suggestion is, don't worry about the profession skills. They are wisdom based, which means that you have to have a high wisdom. And my character is a wisdom junkie, which means I'm really good at profession skills. I've got 2 of them right now, and I max both of them out. So I'm fairly good at.
And just for me, I feel really awkward sitting around when everyone else is out like, yeah, I'm going to do profession this to make money.
Well, you're a priest, or you're a priestess. You don't have many life skills.
I was a noble for like 15 years, remember?
That's, I was gonna say, you're a noble, you don't...
That doesn't help my case, does it?
Yeah, I was gonna say, you don't have many life skills.
What do you have that's a really good skill? Perform dance, right?
No,
Nope, that's Abeth.
Oh, I'm sorry. Wrong character.
I'm the one who is literally connected to another plane of existence that gives me visions of the future occasionally.
True. I have a... What's it called? I've generated a random horde.
Sweet.
Okay. I've got a question for the group. I took expert discovery. I can either get a tentacle, spontaneous healing, a tumor familiar, or chameleon.
Tentacle. Does tentacle give you another natural attack?
Yes.
Then tentacle.
Do you know why? Now we only have 8 days to wait before we can go and have you quad attack that guy in the arena.
I was about to say, it's a primary weapon too, so it's just a D4. It's just an extra slap. When do you not play a natural weapon character?
I feel attacked.
Natural weapon characters are actually pretty broken in this game, though.
Also, I know exactly, like, on... Is it level 5, do I get another Magic Arcana?
Maybe. I don't know. Let me check.
And for every 3 levels of magic, it may just attend at the 3rd level. Okay.
You get one of
I know
those.
what I get at 5th level.
So
You're a sorcerer, so probably not a lot. Besides, you get a bloodline spell, so you get another tail.
So at level 6, I can get a familiar.
I don't get another tail till 7th level.
Oh, you don't get a 5th level feat? Oh, you don't get a...
4 levels thereafter.
Oh, 1 sec.
According to 9-tailed hair.
Let's see. Gain magical tail. After selected 8 times. Yada yada yada. No, it just replaces the bloodline spells.
Okay, the one I'm reading says at 3rd level and every 4 levels thereafter.
Can you send me the link to what you're reading? Because the one I have is this one.
Yeah, I might just be on a bad site then. I'm reading. I'm not nine-tailed mystic. I'm nine-tailed air.
What is nine-tailed air?
It's the
Oh.
canonical version. I think you're looking at a non-canonical.
Third
version.
level, every 4 levels of your mindset. Bloodline spell class. Oh, okay. This is actually just a worse.
It's a worse
version of what the one that I was looking at.
I'm fine with switching over to the one you have.
Why would two of these even exist at the same time?
Because I think the one you have is
Third party.
third party.
Okay, well then we'll
Well,
go.
I have
We'll
is
stick with
ISO.
we'll stick with yours then.
Alright, I know exactly what. Okay, so yeah, I know exactly what I'm gonna do. 6th level, get familiar, get improved familiarity, and go for the. There's a specific like little small dragon thing that also acts like a magical quill.
At 6th level, I get suggestion.
Nice.
Because I'm taking points towards getting an extra feat.
Oh, the racial feat. The racial racial bonuses.
So I can take a magical tail feat.
So Akama, you show the party to the treasure room, I assume,
Of course.
and I will reveal the hoard to you as you open it up.
I don't actually. I decided that my character's. He's still kind of a kid at heart. He's been pushed to be more, so he just kind of drags you guys in there.
All right,
And
gang.
Come on,
that's when
let's go. I want to show you something. And
That's
then
when
he'll show-
Akuma's attacked by 5 mimics.
So, so then we'll go ahead and flip off the switch and show you guys the.
In the coins, in the chests are a mountain of very nice looking things, including. I'll put these in general chat. Oh, sorry, that'd be JP.
You discuss.
Six,
Oh, wait.
66
Oh,
jade coins, 823 gold, 612 silver, 4,730 copper.
Is jade equal to platinum?
Yes.
Okay.
Then there's this.
Masterwork, great ass masterwork. Light pig, light steel shield, longbow, sai, short bow.
I'll take the shield.
There's also this.
Ooh, these are scrolls that I could probably make.
And that is a full wand of magic missile, 50 charges.
What?
Okay,
Who
Wait,
gets
wait.
that?
that's a good question.
Wand of magic missile.
If you use nothing from this hoard. Oh, sorry, I got the gems. One sec.
Oh, there's more! Oh.
We keep the gems because they could be magical for magical
Eagle
purposes.
Splendor might also be. good to
If you
keep.
use none of these and sell them all for their raw value, there's this much.
Let's go over what we want to actually keep.
Can I transcript from scrolls?
I will.
You can.
I am going to keep blur because that will, once I have access to second level spells, I just get blur.
Which
I
one
think-
is Eagle Splendor in this game?
Eagle Splendors increases your charisma.
Yeah, I need that for a certain item I'm trying to get, but yeah.
Oh, it's
Actually,
it's a prerequisite for crafting.
Yeah.
Oh, I see.
You can have it then. I'm interested in it because it's really good for me.
Okay, Julian, you can put it in your inventory. I assume you guys have your character sheets, right?
Oh, it's 1 minute per level. Okay.
Okay, that
Okay.
gets rid of 150 of it.
Okay, hang on, magic weapon.
Wait, do you want blur too, Abeth?
Yeah, I'm looking at. I'm gonna put a list on what I'm gonna be grabbing from that loot pile.
So currently the money is at this much.
I also want that shield. If everyone's okay with that.
Oh, you can have the shield.
If you have the shield, oh, you can use your tentacle to hold the shield.
Yeah.
That's actually pretty good.
That's actually amazing.
That's what I'm grabbing because once I have access to that, like I can just add magic weapon to my spell book. And blur, and once I've
As
reached
a
access, I'll
note,
have a second level.
As a note, blur, magic weapon, if you're just adding them to your spellbook, it is cheaper to add them to your spellbook via a nether caster than it is to use the scroll. For a caster, it costs 20 for a level 2 spell, 20 gold. So you're taking a which one were you grabbing? Blur? So you're taking
Magic weapon, blur, and vampiric touch.
Okay. Vampiric touch is a 3rd level spell. That is I think that's 60.
Hold on, I need to double check because I think I could just flat out just add it.
You could
And
you could also wait for the level and get them on level.
Well, that's the thing.
That's
'cause,
what
like,
I'm saying. Is that it's way cheaper to not to sell the scrolls than to try use them just for, unless you're in the middle of an adventure where you can't get to a town. But our adventure pretty much is at a town.
Hang on,
Now I'm not. If you want to do it that way, 100% do it that way. I'm just telling you from a.
I don't really need the Eagle Splendor. now that I
Actually,
think
okay, so
about it.
oh wait, hold on. So a mage can learn from a wizard spellbook just as a wizard can from a mage's. The spells learn. An alchemist can learn formulae from a mage's spellbook if they are also in the alchemist spellbook or spell list.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think of, like, Tanky, in this game, how does the Wand of Magic Missile work?
You wave it, and it fires a magic missile.
Just one?
Yep, it is a level 1 wand.
Okay.
So it fires a d4 plus 1, but it's 50 charges, and then the wand disappears.
That might
That
just be
is-
worth selling.
Actually, no. That is a reliable form of damage for our lower damage characters if they absolutely need it. I would actually say the Wand of Magic Missile is better than. And this again, you guys I'm not trying to run the show. I've just played enough of the game to know what is the best from power gaming.
I'd say it also is something you don't have to roll for. You just do damage.
Yeah, and I'm
the
just
shield only gives me +1 armor, so yeah, we can get rid of that too.
Where's the rules for adding spells from a book or whatnot?
What do you have currently for your shield?
I don't have a shield.
Masterwork gives a +1 to the shield bonus.
Okay.
Not for armor. It just decreases the ACP.
Oh yeah, you're right. I apologize. So it decreases how much it affects your skills.
Yeah, so that doesn't matter because it's already a light shield.
Right.
Yeah. Let me check your rules, Abeth, for adding spells.
Because it should be the exact same thing like a wizard.
Let's see. You can learn from spellbook. Let's see.
These are scrolls, so I'm trying to figure out like what the deal is for like adding scrolls to your spellbook.
Okay, let's see. Adding spells.
Oh, spells copied from another spellbook or scroll. They can add this spellbook to whenever it counts as one of a magic scroll or another spellbook, no matter what this.
Yep, you just need to make a spellcraft check to add it.
DC 15 plus spell level.
Is there any way to help in this game with that kind of thing?
Yes, that's called an aid another check. You just roll the same time that they roll, and if you get over 10, you give them a +2.
It doesn't hurt for me to do that. I have a +7.
Okay, yeah, you could help. Abeth transcribe their spells.
Yeah, I would definitely do that if that's what we're doing. So I would say those scrolls.
So far I can only put in magic weapon. I can't do the other two yet.
Okay. Just so that you know, the cost for putting, if you were to go ahead and sell that scroll, right, for we would get 75 gold off of it, right?
Mhm.
Is that correct, Tinky? I'm just verifying.
Provided we, but at the same time we still have to haggle, and like that's average price. Remember.
Okay, so it's level times 10 is the cost to put it in, and double that, so it would be 30
There
gold
is no cost
total.
to put it in though.
No, there is a cost to put spells into your.
No, there isn't. The cost to put it in is what a wizard would request of you to copy his spellbook.
Is that special for Magus?
No,
Nope.
that is just a thing wizards do. They will charge you to copy their spellbook.
No, I'm asking, is that a thing?
I am looking at it copies the exact same way as wizards.
Yep, it is. It does not cost money to copy a spell. You only need to make a spellcraft check.
Yeah, it only costs money because the wizard says, "Pay me money, and I'll let you do it."
It also costs money in 5e.
Yep, it costs money in
Equal.
5th edition as well.
I
But
think
it-
that much.
but it
that's what
doesn't-
confuses a lot of people.
But it does not cost any money in Pathfinder to do it. It just requires a check.
It's all hard work. In
But it does.
Pathfinder.
But it does just. Actually, it doesn't even destroy the scroll.
It destroys it in 5e. It doesn't
say-
in Pathfinder.
I said, yeah, it doesn't. It just takes 1 hour, and at the end of the hour, you must make a spellcraft check. If you pass, you get it.
Yeah, it doesn't
Cool.
even. I don't even lose the item, so we still keep the scroll and everything. So I just like.
Oh, wait,
oh, I'll
wait,
just
wait,
borrow
wait.
that for a while.
Wait, I found a rule called writing a new spell into a spellbook. It costs. Let's see. It costs spells as okay. This is the chart. I'm going to take a picture of it.
10 gold.
Here is the
So
chart.
that is.
That's fine. That is a reasonable cost if it doesn't destroy it.
Right. It is 1 times, or it's double. It's the level squared times 10 is the cost, and then that is the cost to put it in. And then spells copied. I'm looking at the physical book right now for Pathfinder since I run the game physically. The process leaves a spell book that was copied from unharmed, but a spell successfully copied from a magic scroll disappears from the parchment.
All right. Then yeah, it does destroy the scroll. I really hate that these are in all different places.
And then, in most cases, the wizards charge a fee for the privilege of copying spells from their spellbook. The fee is usually equal to half the cost to write the spell into the spellbook. So, for a first level spell, it would cost half the cost, so it would be 10 plus 5 to put the first level spell in.
Oh shit, Spider! I actually found the rules for creating spells. There actually is a rules as written for it.
Yes,
I
independent
thought there
research.
was.
Research takes 1,000 gold per spell level.
Correct.
Requires
At least one
spellcraft and knowledge. Sorcerers would have to use knowledge appropriate to their heritage, so you would need knowledge planes, Ayami.
Oh. Actually,
do
that
it.
does make sense for this spell in particular.
That's also
And then-
1,000 coins.
Yep, per level of the spell. And then you must make a separate knowledge and spellcraft, DC 20 plus twice the spell level. And you get a bunch of bonuses like if you have a similar spell.
Actually, correction. Sorcerers can't do that. It's only wizards.
What's that?
A wizard can also
oh,
research a spell independently,
Oh, no,
duplicating
only- oh,
existing
no, no,
spell
no,
or creating an
only-
entirely new one.
No, only a wizard can do the independent research because it requires putting it into their spellbook.
No, this is not independent research. This is creating a spell.
Oh, creating a spell.
Yep,
Correct.
that's a different mechanic. Independent research is a different mechanic.
Okay.
It is effectively the same thing. It's just there are 2 different names. One's for sorcerer, one's for the wizards.
Yeah. So
And it-
I would
and,
need to
uh,
take
And the spell,
knowledge plates.
and if you were creating a spell of 4 to 6 level, it would take 2 weeks. 7th to 9th level would take 4 weeks.
So this is something to do later down the line.
Yes. You may employ up to 2 assistants to aid the research project.
So I think we are thinking of the Blur Scroll, the Magic Weapon Scroll, the Vampiric Touch Scroll, and the Wand of Magic Missiles is what to keep, and sell off the rest. Unless
I would say keep the gemstones, but otherwise, yeah. If there's, like,
yeah, because the gems might just have inherent use in making specific items or something, or
It's-
spell components.
It's gonna turn into an RPG where you keep all your mats, but you never do anything with them.
I mean, if it turns out we don't need them, we'll sell them. But you know.
Yeah.
How will we know we don't need them? I say we
What-
sell them, and then if we need mats, we can go purchase them. One of the things Tanky does is if there's a rare mat, unless it's actually a rare mat, and none of these are real rare items.
Yeah, these
He
are all
just
like
goes
baby
ahead-
gems.
He
Yeah, we don't
goes-
have any like flawless diamonds.
Actually, are any of these rare enough that we wouldn't be able to just spend the gold point gold pieces to pick it up.
No, these are all gems that you could easily find at your regular jeweler shop.
So they.
Yeah,
literally
these are
don't-
like, what, obsidian, rose quartz? Yeah, these are all like very low quality gems.
These are all things you could find on the side of the road, other than like the spinel
Oh,
and pearl.
So my vote, and now this is just one vote, and again, 100%, whatever you guys want. I worry about trying to, push people because I don't want it to feel that way. But my vote is to get rid of the gems because we don't need to just store them when we can pick them up later at any point.
That is a fair point. I'm also just very used to hoarding gems in 5e for Revivify.
I 100% agree because that is very. I played enough 5e that if we were playing 5e, you would hear me saying, "No, don't get rid of anything." But
I have 8 gems in my 5e game.
Honestly, we could probably keep the potions of resistance. There's enough for at least a handful of, at least the 3 melee people to kind of.
Potions of
Oh,
resistance. It gives the resistance spell, which is for 1 turn you get a bonus to all saving throws equal to 1.
Yeah,
Yeah,
potions
no.
aren't as helpful as they seem.
Unless you have a
quick
feat.
drink or
Yeah,
something
it's
or
a
whatever.
quick-
I have that. That's the reason why, honestly, I have potion drink. Or accelerated drinker, rather. So I can literally just chug a potion with my tail, because I have prehensile tail. And potion drinker.
That is pretty good.
You know, oh wait, I was about to say, it's a shame there isn't a masterwork scarf here.
Well, wouldn't matter anyway. Would not matter in the slightest. If there was one, I'd have to sell it.
It'd be great if she's like, oh, sentient weapon, but this one's masterwork though. Throw away.
Wait, don't leave me!
okay,
What's
so
Pathfinder do?
what are we keeping? What are we not?
One of the magic missiles is a yes, because it's reliable.
So, Wand of Magic Missile, Blur, Vampiric Touch, and
one of the magic weapons.
one of the magic weapon scrolls. Everything else goes.
I could probably just keep the potion of resistance myself, because I have accelerated drinker. I can make use of potions
know what?
extremely well.
I'm fine with that.
Okay, so that is 300, 25.
Wait, are these scrolls or talismans?
None of them are what's it called? None of them are reaction spells. Only reaction spells can be talismans.
Okay.
Talismans, for anyone who doesn't know, are a specific scroll that can only be created in Asora by Asoran wizards. They essentially are scrolls, but instead of using a full round action to use them, they are immediate actions, and they can only be spells that are like spells that you use to react with, like Stone Shield or Wave Shield, stuff like that. But they cost 5 times as much to make. Let's see, and buy. So, like, in the middle of a fight, if someone's hitting you, you could throw a Talisman of Stone Shield and get the +4 AC that round. Like how Shield works in 5th edition.
Good old reliable shield. Can't wait to King Kong it up tomorrow.
You guys have this much gold.
Wait a second. We just matched Bai Liang's donation.
You guys have 5,755 gold, raw.
So now he can't say that he funded the whole expedition himself.
Yeah, no, it's like, oh yeah, no, I just remember, our gnome friend said, oh yeah, no, adventures are some of the wealthiest people we've found. It's like, huh. No shit!
Okay, so, next thing.
What we're beating Bai Liang by.
Who's our strongest character?
Probably Zhao.
Zhu Lang.
Yeah, Zulang.
Zhulang.
Yeah.
Let's go ahead and throw the bodies of these people.
These Skaven are bigger than all of you.
So
Skaven,
don't throw them in the water supply or anything.
Skaven grow 5 to 7 feet.
Okay. So
They're big boys.
Also, for the record,
Okay.
I'm just gonna say this. I'm just gonna keep the keys because they're no longer useful for us, but they're useful for open close.
And also, acknowledging that Skaven exist will get you fined in the city.
Exactly. We're not telling anyone where we got these.
So, let's go ahead and grab the bodies of the Skaven,
Okay.
put them all in the one room that has the in the hidden room,
All right.
The treasure room.
the treasure room, because we don't want to acknowledge the fact that they're Skaven. Then we go ahead and take one of the heads of one of the Skavens, the one that looks the most like a ratkin,
And turn it in as a Thieves Guild member.
and we bring the grain and other foods that were stolen, and say that we defeated the Thieves Guild. We brought a head along with some of the gear or some of the stolen stuff.
I'm gonna tell you right now, it is impossible. It would be pretty impossible to pass a Skaven head off as just a rat folk head, unless you could like say that unless the Skaven was like a dwarf Skaven.
Okay.
Because rat folk are like 2 to 3 feet. Skaven are like 2.5 times bigger than them.
Well, what are you gonna do? Walks out in the street, just cuts a rat folk's head off.
It would
Nope.
be what's it called? It would be like taking the head of a wolf and saying like I found a puppy.
Okay, so continue on with the thought, but thank you for the thing. I am going to blast one of the heads of the rat folk with fire, and we
Okay.
are going to say we found bat folk in there.
Maybe that will work.
If you need better fire, ask me.
Oh, and we go from there. I mean, we need to prove that we dealt with the Thieves Guild.
Wait, you want to
Or
know
that
what the
we
best
ju-
part?
Go ahead.
The best part is, if they have something to figure out what it is, I might be able to misdirect it.
Is there anybody else that can? I mean, I'm thinking similar type, rodent. So thinking, and I know that rat folk or bat folk are a similar size.
Do you want their bodies incinerated?
No, we just want we can leave their bodies.
We want the head unrecognizable.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Okay. It smells terrible.
And what do you expect?
So do I.
He
It's
smells
true.
like shit.
That's it. True. Zhulang is covered in sewage this whole time.
Oh,
But luckily, this whole place smells like sewage, so it's actually not that big a deal. So yes, in the sewers, the scent feature is disabled for a reason.
Yes.
Okay, gang.
We also haven't fully explored the sewers yet.
yeah.
Would you like to?
Yeah.
Here, I'll show you some things. All of you make perception checks.
Okay. There.
They're already kind of having alerts or not yet.
3.
Bimbo energy.
Of course, I
Do
have
I-
to
okay,
roll crap.
I'll just put a temporary bonus until things alter for the thing, because we're gonna be moving stuff over. So
Actually, if we take time, could we just take a 10 on it?
Yeah, there's no penalty for failure, so yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So for me, that would jump me up to a 20.
I don't know how to
Yeah,
take
no, I'm
10.
the same.
I don't know.
20 is the exact number required.
Oh, that's good.
As you guys are... Akuma, you come upon this. As you reach towards the wall, your hand passes right through it.
More loot! A second horde! Oh, that's a lot of stuff to give back.
I'm gonna do detect magic.
Okay, you wave your hands. There's no magic on the wall. It appears as though, if this is magical, it's covered by a, magic aura spell to hide its aura.
So we go in here and
But
check
there's
it
no
out.
magical traps, so.
This place is filled with, common goods from houses, buildings, general stores, There's like barrels of beer that have like different logos of different businesses on them.
Okay, so yeah, let's not touch this.
Okay.
We go to the authorities. Say, hey, we dealt with the Thieves Guild. Their stuff's located here.
So we gotta get rid of all the bodies now.
But we have the secret entrance that we already hid the bodies into.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we should
And-
still incinerate them beyond recognition, I would say.
I'm okay with that. But let's go ahead and do that by putting them in there, starting at the fire there.
That's what I meant.
Yeah. Okay.
Level 4
And-
burning.
And then I have a question. Who here is whose character is good?
I'm chaotic good. No, I'm neutral good.
Okay.
I am.
Who's-
Is that
whose
it?
My character is good as well, so he'll need to be convinced on this. But Joseph, as a person, not Akuma, is thinking that I just went ahead and picked up I think an 8 or 10. No, 6 plus 3, so 11 in merchant. And here's a whole bunch of merchant goods.
The only thing is, you'd need to find a fence.
Yeah.
Because selling stolen goods straight up on a market, everyone will be like, hey, it's kind of weird how you're selling things like all the things that were stolen.
And we're also new in town, and it's probably somewhat known that we're here. We're refugees.
And
in Newtown,
and you also would have And you also would have said that, hey, we took the Thieves Guild out. Oh, sorry, we didn't find the things. Anyway, I'm going to sell these things.
well, no,
Yeah.
it would be we'd have to change our story, and I'm just curious if you guys want to try running that. It is going to be a little bit more dangerous, but possibly better. Or
No,
we could go with-
Zulang's not okay with it.
I think
Zulang's an
that-
actual merchant. Like,
Yeah.
Okay, Akuma is not okay with it either. As a character, he would not be okay with it. So
I mean,
would-
with the Beth being chaotic neutral, she'd like bring the idea. I was like, she'd bring the idea. I was like, you could make a lot of money selling this. it's kinda
Zulang
like-
is
like-
lawful neutral. No, he's not okay with it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and Ayami actually wants to gain a reputation, returning this much stolen property.
Oh yeah, no, like a Beth, like Fish, just kind of states the obvious. Like, you're gonna make a lot of money selling this. It's like, and then she just states the obvious.
It's
She
true.
doesn't really, she doesn't really incentivize.
And there could,
anything,
what's it
she
called?
just-
There could also be a reward for turning this stuff in as well.
Yes, and the reputation we gain from just returning it will be amazing. People will see us as good people and possibly offer us jobs to protect them, their stores. We might actually get jobs directly from the city instead of having to listen to rumors.
I think that would be a good idea. Let's
Oh.
go ahead and see what we can.
All right, gang.
So we'll return all the goods.
So, because
First, I am incinerating those Skaven bodies.
Yes. Because this is the end of the planned things, we're gonna do a little epilogue, and that'll be the end of the session for today. So, first things first. Calling out that you destroyed the Thieves Guild and returning all the stolen goods, gets you a good pat on the back from the guards, as well as the reward. The reward being 300 gold pieces.
Oh, so we're beating Bai Liang by 1,000 now.
Let's see. Yep, the reward is 300 gold pieces, and your names are of course taken down. And if you offer, like, hey, if you guys need more help, we're around in the city for like a little while. The guards will, or the establishment, like bureaucrats and guards, will be like, okay, where are you staying? Oh, it's like, oh, we're staying at the Grey Bat, etc. Okay, well, if anything comes up that we need adventurers for, we'll talk to you guys. So you can get, like, essentially a retainer, basically. It's like, as long as you guys are in the city, we'll keep paying you for jobs.
I will probably personally take 100 gold for personal purchases and stuff and ammunition.
Yeah, we have to determine how much is actually going in the fund.
That is
from
a fair
this.
point.
I dumped it all in the fund. You guys can just take it out as you see fit.
Where do we check how much is in the fund?
What you go up to the select map screen, go to the
Okay.
Grey Bat, which is the name of the tea shop. And you double click on Tao. She is the group fund. Click her,
Okay, so
click
we're
her
at
notes.
we're at 11,000.
That's after you just took the 100 out.
Okay, so okay, that's.
God.
I'm fine with for right now just taking 100 gold. 100 gold I can get a lot. I can do a lot with. So.
Yeah, in all honesty, we're in a good place. Unless, like, I don't want to take any money out unless there's, like, something I think would be extraordinarily good for Ayami that pops up that we would have to buy. Or want to buy. Because that is also town building money.
Well, yeah, but like
The
this-
only
yeah,
item I want costs 8,000, so I think we're gonna wait a while.
Yeah, I mean,
What do you want?
The vest of
doesn't
mutagen or whatever.
does the
Okay.
campaign quote unquote end once we hit 50,000?
Yeah.
The campaign could end when we hit 5,000. That's the plan. If for some reason everyone wants to continue, and like a new story crops up, then we'll continue. But the campaign is planned to end once the city is built, and you guys set sail for this new place.
Yeah. In all honesty, what are some magic items that would even go good for Ayami, other than stuff that just buffs charisma?
There is actually
Meta magic rods are amazing for you.
Uh,
There's also anything that goes ahead and adds to. What I suggest is you grab a couple skill ideas that you want to go with. Anything that adds to that. And then you want your basic defensive stuff. So you want stuff that helps you with keeping your AC up.
Well, I can't wear armor, so